Closet organized? Let's face it, most closets are cluttered and a hassle to organize, but that's just because they aren't designed around your specific needs. One Bath & Closets works closely with you to design your space where it makes sense for you and clears the clutter away. From shoe racks, baskets, seasonal storage, mirrors, drawers, cubbies, and doors, One Bath & Closets can make your dream closet a reality. Go with an industry leader in bathroom and now closet remodeling. Visit onebathandclosets.com to sign up for a free in-home consultation. That's onebathandclosets.com. Please consider making a donation locally through St. Vincent de Paul that truly helps people in need. If you have a boat, car, motorcycle, RV, clothing, housewares, or furniture you no longer use, please consider donating it to St. Vincent de Paul. This donation could get you a tax deduction. Visit sbdpbr.org.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, August 26th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 92. In hour one of today's show, we'll continue to break down LSU versus Clemson coming up this weekend, and we'll talk about the latest Saints roster cuts. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo!
Whoa. Welcome in, OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge here on this Tuesday morning. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, the gang is all back here together for game week as we continue to get ready for LSU and Clemson coming up in Clemson, South Carolina, Memorial Stadium this weekend. How we living? How we feeling?
Doing great. One day closer. One day more excited. Taylor did give me the unfortunate news that the forecast for tomorrow is 3 degrees higher than it was as of yesterday.
Here?
I'm sorry.
Or there?
So,
Here?
Huh?
Here?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
And if you're talking about like the game day temperature.
Yep. When I woke up yesterday and stepped out to my car, it was actually no humidity in the morning. Gave me a false sense of security.
Call that a scooncha fall, Bo.
Yeah, and then it was hotter than hell yesterday. So, and it's going to be again today. So excited for the game, though. One day closer, like I said. So just getting ready, man. We're getting ready. A lot of excitement in the NFL. A lot of people getting fired, getting cut, moving around. A lot of excitement.
It's exciting time.
Well, it's not.
Getting
You know, it's
fired
like
is so exciting.
it's like the dramatic part of reality TV shows. They're
Yeah.
kind of exciting. I mean, you feel bad for them. I've been there, been cut many times. That's why I kind of gives me the permission to talk about it, I guess.
Worst experience when you got cut.
Worst experience when I got cut?
Yeah, the one that you're like, I didn't like that very much. Because Green Bay never cut you, right?
No.
It just
never
ended
got
up
cut
either
Green
like
Bay.
a free agent.
Let's see, I got cut with
Because mine was the Broncos. I told that story last week.
my first cut wasn't. I mean, it was awesome because I got cut from the Raiders.
Yes.
It was a little bit of a shock, so I was a little bit like emotional. I got like a little bit like little dust in my eye just because like I'd never been cut before.
Yeah.
But I was also excited at the opportunity to leave Oakland because a lot of it's like it's the black hole. Like a lot of times people don't go. People don't get out of there.
Right.
It's like where a lot of careers go to die. Let's see. I got cut from Buffalo, but I knew that was coming because they told me once EJ Manuel got healthy, I was going to, be chapped.
Yeah.
And I was. But the one that stings the most, and I've talked about it, is the one where I got cut from the Jets in 2015 when they verbally guaranteed me a spot on the team for 3 weeks. Because 3 weeks is what you need for a vested season.
Yeah.
And my wife was 9 months pregnant with our first child, and I left her to go be on said team because of the guarantees.
Yeah.
And they cut me after the night before. I threw for 2 tutters and 200 in the first half. Then they cut me like a bunch of losers. And guess what?
Yeah.
The organization's been cursed ever since.
They have.
So,
They have.
you reap what you sow.
And you ended up in Green Bay that year?
No, with the Saints.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. And then you just faded off into the sunset.
Yep. I got cut from New England as well. I was pretty fired up about that one too.
Alondra, Tate, have you ever been released, cut from a team?
Not that I can think of.
Not made the varsity team?
Oh.
Wait, why? You didn't like New England or what?
At that point in my career, I wasn't ready. I don't know if I was real ready to be coached that hard.
In New England?
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, it was year 8. I didn't love football at the time. Like, I had lost kind of like my love for it by that point. It was one of those things, like, I didn't know I was going to play. I didn't think I was going to play. And we were on a trip. Me and my wife were overseas. We were in Italy, like, drinking wine and eating pasta. And I got a call, like, day 6 of our vacation from my agent. Like, hey, Patriots want you to work out. Tom Brady just got suspended for Deflategate. He's going to be out 4. So, like, they need a quarterback. All they got's Garoppolo, who's a rookie. And I'm like, all right, well, like, I've kind of like 2 or 3 bottles in right now, and about 6 days of pasta in
my gut.
Like, I guess, but they gotta, like, I'm not done. Like, I'm leaving in 2 days. I'll be back in 2 days. I'm like, all right, they'll wait. That's fine. But anyway, like, at that point, I didn't really know if I was gonna play, and I was what's Belichick's philosophy? What was that on their documentary? They have, I don't know, some slogan that they have. I just wasn't ready for it.
Patriot way.
The Patriot way. Yeah, I wasn't ready for the Patriot way.
No.
And my dog
Understandable.
died up there, too.
Oof.
Oh, I wasn't real ready to be coached that hard.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I mean,
Know thyself.
like, if we're gonna be real,
somebody that played for Saban and Jimbo, I think you could have handled it.
oh, I definitely could have handled it. Like, I
It's
can
like,
handle
did you
anything.
want to?
I just like, I didn't want it. Didn't want it bad enough. But I did. I popped my hamstring. Like, leading up to, like, 2 weeks before training camp started. I was training at LSU,
Yeah.
like, getting warmed up because they have a conditioning test in New England.
Oh yeah.
We didn't. I never had a conditioning test anywhere else.
We
I
had
was
one
like a
my
running.
last year in San Diego.
I think it was 50s. You had to run like 2050s.
That's what
or
we
something
were.
Like that.
Yeah, we were 2050s.
And I was training for that, and I popped my hamstring, which kind of.
I think you were fast enough to do that.
It was pretty tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Alondra, how was your
It was
trip?
real wound up.
It was real wound up.
My trip was good, quick, but nice little refresh before
Fly or
football
drive?
season. I flew. Yeah, it's just so much quicker.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was good. But I'm very excited for week 1.
Yeah.
I feel it. It's in the air. So I'm excited.
Did y'all watch week 0 at the bar?
We did watch some week 0. It wasn't at the bar because it was 11
That's
a.m.
early, yeah. Sorry. That's a step too
we're
far.
not even open yet.
That's true.
But
Well, you don't have to be open when you got
that's
the
true.
keys. you
Yeah.
know.
But no, we did take it in, but not at the bar. But had a good weekend. Yeah, it was great.
Awesome. And now we're here till December.
Right.
Tay, how we doing? Mowed the grass yesterday?
No, tomorrow.
No. Okay.
I got it all scheduled, ready to go.
All
I
right.
thought you were
What'd
on
you do this
Sunday.
weekend?
Today I'm
Because
working
you said you were
late.
working in the yard.
I thought you did this past
Yeah, it
weekend.
wasn't. We had a company coming over on Sunday. I had to, like,
We had company.
No idea.
we did. And Victoria was like, well, it was also my side of the family. And Victoria's like, all right, you volunteered to host. Go clean the outside. I was like, yes, ma'am. Let me get right to
You
it.
got it.
So I went out there.
Yes, ma'am.
It was more like blowing off the driveway, like crap like that. We cutting on Wednesday.
So is that your when y'all have to clean up the house? Is
She's
that
inside,
your job?
I'm outside.
Okay, that's fair.
And I prefer it that way.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
The inside stuff, I get distracted. There might be something cool on the TV, you know.
Yeah.
Outside, I can really just lock in.
Yeah. I got a pretty hard and fast rule that, like, I like to be outside and work and do yard work and, like, do that stuff. I got a pretty hard rule. Like, I don't do it during the summer. I ain't going outside. Not doing it. Sorry.
It's hot.
Outside's going to look like crud. Not going to go pick up sticks. Not going to pressure wash. I'll do that when fall hits, though. It's going to be looking beautiful out there.
One thing we forgot to cover yesterday, and I do apologize. Nichols beat Incarnate Word.
All right.
20-6.
Incarnate Word was like 4th in the country.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Cam Ward?
They were,
Mm-hmm.
And they were a pretty big dog, if I'm not mistaken, in this game as well. So big win for Nichols. Shout out to them.
Hell yeah.
Southern didn't have the same fortune. They lost to North Carolina Central 31-14. Trey Holly did have an 80-yard touchdown run, though.
All right. Nice.
So that was certainly a highlight in that game. So a couple of local schools that did play in week 0 that I forgot to recap on yesterday. That's on. Hey,
it's right here.
That's on me.
Chest.
That's on
Shout
me.
out to Coach Rebo over there.
I mean, that was. Are they hydrated?
A little bit. I mean,
sort of hydrated.
A little bit.
They dabble. They dabble in hydration.
We kind of need to get the boosters to step up a little bit more over there.
All right. Bo Abear, where are we at, bruh? Let's go, Bo.
Let's do it. Come on, Thibodeau.
Come on, man. That's a big win, though.
So also, yeah, that's awesome. Real quick, y'all were here last week when Bunny Cannon and Yael came in.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are doing a podcast called Blitz and Bling, but hear me out. It's actually not very blitzy, minus the blinged out footballs that Bunny brought in.
Yeah.
They're awesome. Sweet. Yeah, she said she was going to bling us out a helmet. But the first episode dropped yesterday, and they're just going to be interviewing a bunch of people from behind the scenes of LSU football. They've been around the program for 40 years, and it's going to be awesome. Like they even the first episode was really good, and it was just the two of them. And then there's going to be another one that drops on Thursday. But we already have some in the can. Like Eddie Kinnison came in, Michael Bonnet, Sam Nader came in too. So it's going to be great.
We got dinner in the Chattahoochee room, 9 o'clock, curfew. Love Sam Nader.
So yeah, it's going to be awesome if y'all want to check it out for LSU football history people. What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Are you laughing at the Rebo's retired?
Yep. Sure am. That's on me. When that happened?
It wasn't that long ago, if it makes you
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Couldn't have been.
Shout out to Blake Miller. Said he showed his son some highlights of us in the car line, and his 7-year-old said, "Dad, I don't want to play flag football anymore." That's right, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dad, why is it so blurry?
Whoa. We're just talking about the content.
Oh, yeah.
Like what happened in it, not the quality of it. So shout out.
Nah, keep playing flag. It's great.
Yeah, but when you lower your head and you can truck somebody, it's better.
When you get to wear a red jersey to practice, that's pretty cool, too.
All right, we will take our first break of the show, and when we come back, there was some, as Flynn put it, he was excited about it, some cuts in the NFL. We'll tell you what that means for the New Orleans Saints when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com. If you're buying new, if you're leasing, if you are renting, everything is available, and it's always available over at All Star. So go to the website today, see what they've got for you. If you are still planning on going to watch the Tigers play in South Carolina this weekend, it is not too late. It's per day rental prices, and if you need something bigger because you want to tailgate, they've got the Tundra, the Tacoma, they got the Sequoia, which is their full-size SUV. Call Miss Lisa Sessions today in that rental department. Get that reserved, or go to the website allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
Yep, conveniently located right there on Airline near Goodwood, and everything on the lot, like Jake said, is available to rent. So, and you talking about the most competitive prices in the rental game, better than those big box rental places over at the airport. You can get better per day pricing. It is incredible. So if you're in the market, if you are going on a trip, if you're going to tailgate, a last-minute Labor Day trip, whatever it is, go see if you can rent a car from All Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
Surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
In a few weeks, I will get time to realize it's right before my eyes, and I can take it if it's what I want to do. I am leaving, and this is the...
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Shout out to Andrew and Something About You for chat. I don't think I've ever come on this show and they are talking about sports. Chances are you probably never will. But I will say,
first segment,
first segment for us, that was real sportsy for the first segment.
I was going to say, we literally talked about Nichols and Southern.
And we talked about Flynn getting released and me getting released.
Yeah.
That is sports related. It was
four
from
different sports topics.
Yes, it was from NFL teams.
We talked week 0.
Yeah. I got released from the Patriots, who famously play a sport.
I think 5 different NFL teams were brought up in one segment, and 2 college teams.
Whoa! Some might tell us to chill out a little bit.
We talked about Tom Brady and deflating his balls and getting suspended.
By the way, I think everybody lets a little air out, right?
If they don't win that game 45-7,
That's what I'm
nobody
saying.
cares.
That's right.
T-Hen, this show is less sports than when T-Bob was here, to be honest.
I just don't think that's true.
I don't know about that. I don't know, Jim.
Tony Romo reference there. Sports.
Sports. All right.
Here we go. Fine.
Here we go.
We'll pander a little bit.
We're about to talk Saints roster.
We are.
I know, we're about to start.
We are. Really only one move that moved the needle, I think. Only one that was going to be something that we discuss here. But as Tay has pointed out, LouisianaSports.net did a great job of kind of keeping you up to date with all the latest and the greatest with the New Orleans Saints, Tay, including the roster decisions made by the Saints.
Yeah, so they released Cam Akers, and that's, of course, the one you're saying, that'll move the needle. He's a veteran. He's been in a lot of big-time games. The one I'm looking at, though, is actually punter James Burnip. Now, normally that wouldn't sound like a big deal. The Saints have now decided on their starting punter because he was in a punter battle. So Kai Kroger apparently has won that job since they have waived James Burnip. Then there's a couple receivers. Moochie Dixon got waived. Roderick Daniels. A handful of D linemen got waived. Outside of that, I mean, it's a couple UDFA tight ends and stuff like that. But James Burnip and Cam Akers, those are big for me because you needed to cut down on that running back room. You had a lot of talent, a lot of bodies, and now your special teams is figured out a little bit as well.
I think the Cam Akers news is big because early in the preseason, like it was Kendre Miller, and then it was Cam Akers, and then you started to see a shift, and then Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a good game in the second preseason game, and then he moved ahead of Cam Akers on the depth chart there. So I do think that is – look, it's good news for Clyde, I think. Now nothing's guaranteed, but with it being AK, Kendre Miller, Clyde, and then you start, okay, is Devin Neal going to make this team? He's a 6th-round pick. Certainly nothing's guaranteed with a 6th-round pick. Jones is going to – Velus Jones is going to, like – he's going to make the team as a special teamer, right, Tate? I mean, we all assume like that's going to be his role.
I would imagine. Him or Marcus Yarns. Like, Yarns has a shot at special teams as well.
Well, I say Jones because when you look at, okay, so AK's not playing special teams. I hadn't seen Kendre Miller play special teams, and Clyde doesn't play special teams. The running back position, and Flynn, you know this, like it's going to be one where typically your second and third running back are like core special teams guys. And so if you got three guys.
Yeah, it's weird that Kendre doesn't play.
Yeah.
It doesn't play anything at all. I mean, you obviously Kamara, you don't want him doing anything. But yeah, I don't know if I was ever on a team that didn't have the second and third running back, like a core, like yeah,
core four. Yeah, that's what we used to call it. Yeah. Now, you can have a returner. Like when I was with Sproles, like he was a second running back, but he was the main returner, punt returner, kick returner. So yeah, but like me and Mike Tolbert, like we were core four guys.
Outside of a quarterback, there's not many 2s and 3s that aren't making the team at least a little bit because of special teams as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess running back, you're kind of a little bit of a specialist, but there's some position that you can help with, so it's a little surprising that you're talking about a top 3 right there. I don't really have a big role. That's so yeah. Because I mean, right now there are a lot of cuts being made today, and a lot of decisions being made. And you know who's going to have the final say on a lot of these decisions is a special teams coordinator.
Yep.
He's like, nope, that's the guy I need right there. Wide receiver coach says, hey, special teams coordinator, who do you want? I got 2 guys right here. Pick your guy that you want.
Which one can help you on Sundays on teams?
Yep, because I got 2 bubble guys right here, and same with the linebacker, same with the safety, same with the corners.
Yep.
Every position group right now, there is a decision, a 50-50 coin flip decision being made on guys, and the special teams coordinator is the deciding factor on a lot of these things.
Yep. How many receivers do we think the Saints keep?
I think they keep 5. Or 6. I'll say 6.
Okay, you think 6.
They
So
have
if
8 right
it's
now.
6, who's it going to be?
Kevin Austin Jr. is probably out.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Is Cedric Wilson the other one?
Wilson or
Dante
Pettis
gives you returnability.
Yeah, Wilson or Pettis, and Pettis and
Because
special teams.
I don't think you want Rashid Shaheed back there as your returner.
No.
Like he's been injured too much. He's dynamic at it. He's great at it, but I don't think you want him back there. So is Pettis going to be your returner? Because I think we all agree that Mason Tipton's going to make this team, right?
Yeah, you just traded for Vele. He's on the team. And then your
Brandon
top
Cooks
3
isn't getting cut.
Yeah, and then your top 3, Olave, Cooks, and Shaheed.
Brandon didn't play that great in the preseason, but I mean, who else? I mean,
you paid.
If you had other options, right?
You don't go trade for a receiver and give up a 4th-round pick though, if like you felt great about where Brandon Cooks is.
Yeah, he had a timing route thrown him this past week. It was a really bad route, and it was incomplete.
Yeah.
It was like a throw before he breaks type of route. Didn't protect the ball. It wasn't great, but I didn't see all his reps. I just remember that stuck out because the ball went to him, and it was just a poorly run route, but not a lot of depth. So of course you're keeping him. Ooh.
Well, you signed him to a deal. But again, we get back to the same conversation too. Like, you got to have some guys that can do multiple things. And so if we're trying to figure out who's going to be that last receiver on the roster, like Cedric Wilson and Kevin Austin Jr. don't have the return ability that Dante Pettis has. And Dante Pettis can even be a gunner on special teams. So, like, to our point, that's what these conversations are like. Hey, we're going to keep 4 running backs. All right, we've got 5 that we feel good about. Hey, Rich Bisaccia, special teams coordinator, which one do you want? And he gets the final say. Mm-hmm. And so, like, when you look at the Saints receiver room, like, that's going to be a conversation. The running back room, that's going to be a conversation. The tight end room right now, because you've got, Foster Moreau is going to be out for a couple more weeks, you would assume. And then the Taysom Hill situation, you don't really know which way that's going to go. Like, the tight end room, like, which one of those players do you keep? Because actually, when you go back and you watch the tape and you grade the game, this tight end group doesn't have a lot of names, but they've actually played pretty well, especially the last preseason game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have. I've been actually pretty
impressed.
impressed.
Juwan Johnson's probably been the worst of the group.
Right. I've been impressed with the tight end group. They had the big catch when Shuck was starting in the game 2. We didn't talk about the tight ends a lot, which is a good thing. Like, at that position, like, you're, especially in a game that you on 3 games where you're not scoring a touchdown in the first half. So they didn't flash like in the end zone or anything, of course, as tight ends, but like we didn't talk about them a lot. So they didn't have many missed blocks, missed assignments. They didn't do anything that looked inherently bad. I thought that the tight end group actually played pretty good. Like you said, there's a lot of decisions coming down today, and there's going to be a final roster that is announced, but then there's going to be the real final roster a couple of days after that, after decisions start to be made, when other teams start making their cuts. This is when the scouts, all of their preparation and binders that they have. I mean, every scouting department and every team has a binder on every single player, college and pros. And this is when that work starts to come in play, when you get guys, wide receivers, running backs, defensive tackles, especially how about offensive linemen. They are going to be watching the waiver wire hard this week for offensive linemen and every position as well, just to see is there upgrades that we can make. Okay, we got this guy. We got this number 4 outside linebacker, good player, but is there an upgrade that we can make based on our scouting of all the other players in the NFL? So there's going to be a final roster.
Like a candidate to pick up like 4 or 5
players
from that situation.
They have to be active.
Yeah.
Especially with all the injuries they've sustained at the offensive line, they have to go out and get some offensive linemen. I mean, notably, Lyle Collins is just released.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know there's a little experience there. I think he played with Kellen Moore. I don't know. I mean, he played with Kellen Moore in Dallas. So,
And Kellen's watched Cesar Ruiz for 3 games now.
Yeah, it can't be worse.
No. I mean that is not trying to be funny. That is just watching the tape.
Put on the tape.
It's a situation.
I mean, it's an NFL football player who's performed very poorly. You have other NFL football players that are getting released as well. So at that point, I'm going to compare that tape that they had with the team that they just got released from to your tape on my team and see what can happen. And see which one. We're going to weigh these out. And look, and you've been victim of this too. You make the final roster.
Yeah.
And then 2 or 3 days later, you don't make the final roster. You see it every year. There's 3, 4, 5 guys that feel really comfortable and they're excited. They go pop the champagne when they've made that final cut.
Yep.
And a couple days later, there's some roster moves because of numbers. Somebody gets injured.
Suspended.
Ugh.
Vaughn. You're right. And I think the Saints will have whatever the highest number is, I bet the Saints are atop that list.
They have to be.
Yeah, I agree with you. They need a lot in some key positions, even if it's just for depth.
Yeah, so today is going to be a big, big day to watch the waiver wire. Watch the news coming out of different teams and kind of the live tracker throughout the league on what people are going to become available because there's going to be some surprise cuts everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be guys like, oh, he's available? All right, well, let's go throw our hat in the ring for that guy. So it'll be interesting to see. This is where football's super interesting when it starts getting to cuts and re-signs and free agency and negotiating. Trades.
A lot of trades.
Juicy.
Eagles. All right, we will take a break. And we'll get to the LSU Tigers as they travel to Clemson, South Carolina to take on the other Tigers when we come back. Daniel, great post here. You think Ruiz forgot you were supposed to get in their way?
I think. You see, like there's these other guys across the ball. They got a different color helmet. Now they're going to try to tackle your quarterback or your running back. You got to stop them. He forgot. That's like the basics. I think that's day one of training camp.
Yeah.
I don't know why he has a country accent.
Yeah, he played at Michigan. Probably not.
Well, that was the coach speaking to him.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you want me to kick slide and use a technique I've learned my whole life instead of just shuffling up here and looking the wrong way? What?
Wait, what is?
No.
Oh, it doesn't make any sense.
Ain't doing that. You can't do it, won't do it.
Wait, you want me to block the 220-pound guy instead of this 320-pound guy in front of me? I'll do it.
Yep.
I'll take the easy
And
way.
I'll do it every time. All right, we'll take a break.
I'll almost block him.
LSU, Clemson talk when we come back here, 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to BoudreauxElectrical.com. It is not too late. If you're like, hey, wait a minute, hold up. I see that activity there in the Gulf of America. It's heating up. What can I do? Well, you still have time to call Boudreaux's Electrical. On the North Shore, it is 985-397-1562. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389. They have over 80 generators in stock, ready to go. They come to your home, slab it, install it, and you are ready for storm season. Go to BoudreauxElectrical.com.
Yeah, we had a random power outage in our neighborhood 2 weeks ago. I don't know why. It wasn't even raining. It was sunny outside and about 1,000,000 degrees, but like power went out. Not at our house. Not at the Flynn household. We had the lights on, everything. Business as normal, life as normal. So get that peace of mind. We got storm season coming, but it's not even just for hurricane season. Get protected for the winter. Random snowstorms, random freezes, anything can happen. Have that peace of mind that you're going to protect your house, your things, your family, everything with a full home generator. BoudreauxElectrical.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe in a dream. Believe. You gotta believe. My whole team on wild.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I want to remind you about our friends over at Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Go to their website today, yourgoodwood.com. When you go to the website, always remember, bottom right corner, you can book your consultation, go over what they can help you with, right? Because if you've got an issue, they've got a solution. You can find a full list of services and pricing information on their website. Again, that website is yourgoodwood.com, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. right there on Drusilla Lane in Baton Rouge. And if you want to pick up the phone and give them a call, it is 225-4GD-WOOD. All right, the LSU Tigers, as we all know, heading to Clemson, South Carolina this weekend to take on the other Tigers. And Brian Kelly said he expects everyone available for the matchup, the prime time on the marquee matchup on the road. And so that is a very good thing, Matthew, because
just glad Nussmeier's leg healed up.
It was all stitched back and ready to go. But, I mean, very few times do you have a team that comes out of training camp fully healthy. So this is a big deal. And you've got a lot of positions that have depth, but you have some that don't have depth. And so the fact that you are right now fully healthy, ready to, running back comes to mind, because right now JT Lindsey not with the team, because you've only got 3 scholarship running backs, and you got a Juwan Johnson who can kind of play it a little bit. He's kind of a wild card. He's going to play some wildcat quarterback and kind of line up all over the place. But I'm just sitting here thinking, what if one of those backs would have got hurt? You would be incredibly thin at that position. I mean, you are not deep. You've got Caden Durham, you've got Caleb Jackson, and you've got Barry as a true freshman right now as true running backs on this team. And so, if you would have gone into camp and all of a sudden, Caleb Jackson pulls a hamstring, you would have had 2 scholarship running backs. And so this is good news for LSU that they are going to go on this road trip fully healthy.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can. Week 1 is the healthiest your team's going to be all season. And it's not like back in the olden days where after the season you'd get a month off before a bowl game. And at that point you were healthy again.
Yeah.
So to start off with no serious injuries in training camp is a big deal. Now, Brian Kelly ran a training camp that was very conducive to keeping bodies fresh and keeping bodies healthy, and it has proven to work. Now we just got to make sure that are they as calloused, are they as in shape as they need to be, and things like that, because we know that they ran more of an NFL type training camp, which is great because again, we're going into week 1 completely healthy.
Right.
There's this fine balance a coach has to juggle of hey, I want to keep my guys healthy. We don't need to be Bear Bryant out here. It's not the Junction Boys.
Yeah, but I want them to go through a little suck.
But you got to go do some suck. You got to go through that mental exhaustion, that mental toughness, that mental grind. That's where you kind of gel as a team and become a team in whole. So we hope, because we didn't see every practice. I know the media got to go to a lot of things, but you didn't get to see everything. I know the practices we went to, we were like, whoop, that was it. It's over. They're calling it up. They're 1, 2, 3 Tigers. So you just hope that they struck that balance, right? Of keeping everybody healthy, but you know what? We're also in incredible shape. We're calloused. We're ready to hit, and we're ready to roll. So, but look, health. You can't make the club in the tub. Certainly as a player, and can't win a lot of games, especially big games on the road, with a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
So we don't have that problem. So let's just hope we're ready to punch somebody in the face.
So one of the things that certainly grabbed headlines from Brian Kelly yesterday was talking about that they anticipate playing more than just 5 offensive linemen. He said you'll see at least 6 or 7, could be as many as 8 offensive linemen playing for us. Now, Clemson is in kind of the same situation. You're not going to just see 5 offensive linemen for Clemson. They are going to rotate multiple. It could be 6 or 7 for them as well. So it's a little bit out of the norm. Like every other position, you rotate. Like offensive line, typically, like obviously quarterback, you don't really want to rotate, but every other position group you'll see, typically your 5 guys are your 5 guys, but LSU is going to roll multiple players through.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably not a lot of games where only 5 offensive linemen play. I don't know if I could ever recall a game in college or NFL where it's just 5. Like something happens, a chin strap breaks, a guy has to get his ankle retaped, or got to get his knee brace adjusted. Like something happens where a guy's where they're out.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of injuries, a lot of nicks and bruises and things like that for offensive linemen during a game. They got to go. Things happen.
Yeah.
Now to go in with the plan of playing 8 is different because you know now that there is you got your starting 5, but you also got guys that are positions may not be up in the air, but you still want to rotate guys in. I don't see this being a situation of like we just want to keep fresh bodies. That's not like a defensive line, because you want that continuity from an offensive lineman. It's a lot different than the defensive line. So I don't really know what the strategy is here by saying they're going to play 8.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that rotation because, like you said, it's not a wide receiver room. We're not keeping legs fresh. We're not keeping bodies fresh.
And let's call it like it is, too. You're going against 2 All-American defensive linemen as well. Like it's going to be the matchup that decides the game.
Yeah. It seems to me by saying that going into a game that the offensive line isn't completely solidified at who that final 5 is going to be for the entirety of the season if they had their pick. Now, I might be completely wrong on that. They might just be looking at the stats and be like, hey, on an average, for the last 3 years, we play about 7 or 8 linemen a game. Just like that many people get in the game at some point because of those things I just discussed, because of a guy having to sit out a drive just randomly. That's the average amount of offensive linemen that play. I don't know, but they're all healthy. I know that.
Look, I'll be honest with you. I would love to go into the game and Brian Kelly say, hey, here's our 5 guys. These are going to be the 5 that we go with. And if we've got a swing player that we want to get in there as a 6 offensive lineman, I can even be okay with that. But look, 6, 7, 8 offensive linemen, it tells me that right now you don't maybe know who the best 5 are. Now, that could be because there's great competition. That can be because you're looking for somebody to step up. And look, it is going to be the story of the game. How does whoever's in there at offensive line for LSU handle the Clemson defensive front? Now, you could flip that as well. Like, don't think Clemson doesn't have issues on the offensive line either, right? The offensive lines in this game both are a lot of new. And Clemson, they've got some guys that have played, but some are dealing with injury. Some just haven't been consistent in their career. And now you've got a revamped LSU defensive line. Whoever wins that battle, I truly believe is going to win the game.
Battle in the trenches, huh?
I mean, as much talent as we have at receiver, I'm talking about in this game. I'm not just talking about LSU. I'm talking about in this game, you've got 2 of the best receiver rooms in the country. You have, in my opinion, the 2 best quarterbacks in the country in this game. But it's still all going to come back to who wins the line of scrimmage, who can protect their quarterback, who can create those running lanes. Clemson's moving the receiver to the running back. Like their starting running back is going to be a former receiver. This is going to be his first ever game to start at running back. And so, like, who wins that battle? It's going to be the person and the team that's victorious.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I just don't see either one of these teams. I know there's new. There's new at the offensive line positions with both teams. But it's college football. There's always new. Like, we have talented guys. We have guys that are very capable. And I'm sure Clemson does too, as well, on their first 8 in offensive line. Like, I don't see a situation where one defensive line dominating an offensive line. I just don't see that situation. Now, which offensive line can avoid the catastrophic play?
Yeah.
A missed assignment, blindside, sack, fumble, scoop and score situation. Which offensive line is going to make a play enough to like where we avoid that catastrophic play, and which quarterback's going to avoid that catastrophic play. Then on the flip side, which defense is going to make that play? So I just don't see a situation where it's going to be clear and obvious that an offensive line is dominating the game or being dominated in the game. I think it's going to look good. I think each team's going to make their plays. I think this is a very intriguing, amazing matchup for week 1 because I think it's two very similar teams. I just think LSU's got a few more pieces.
How much do you think Clemson is going to have design quarterback runs for Cade Klubnik? Because it has been something that he has done in his career. 10?
10.
Because
now some of it might be like pre-snap read or post-snap read, like a pull situation or an RPO that turns into a scramble, something like that. But they're going to run quarterback counter. They're going to run quarterback power. They're going to run draw. They're going to do, I say, at least double-digit called quarterback runs or the option.
I was watching tape last night, and I was watching the Pitt game because Pitt had pretty good defense. They got an All-American linebacker. He's back this year as well. And Cade Klubnik hit a big draw, like 50-yard tutter.
Yeah, I think on the quarterback report I did of him, I think if you don't count the sacks, he had nearly 700 yards rushing last year.
Yeah.
So he ran a lot. Now, a lot of it was against Appalachian State.
Yeah.
He had about 75 touchdowns against them, I think. So he was a little stat padding.
Well, look, I mean, LSU did struggle last year against running quarterbacks. They struggle when you had design quarterback run. And so it's going to have to be the point of emphasis, I think, in this game plan. And look, you've got a couple of guys, certainly at the linebacker position, that you feel good about in their individual one-on-one matchup with really any quarterback in the country. But, like, how are you going to adjust? What are you going to expect? I'm not saying that Cade Klubnik is Jalen Milroe as far as his athletic ability, but Flynn just said it. You take away the sack yards, he ran for like 700 yards a year ago. He's got dual threat ability.
A true dual threat ability. Good straight line speed, can move around in the pocket, extremely accurate passer. But makes mistakes reading coverages every now and then. So you have to take advantage of those opportunities. You cannot drop interceptions. You have to take I think you will have the opportunity to take a ball the other way. Maybe not for a touchdown, but you'll have an opportunity to have an interception or two this game. You have to make those opportunities. There was we had this old adage in Green Bay when we were playing, like every time our defense dropped an interception, they scored a touchdown. The other team scored a touchdown. Like, you have to take advantage of those opportunities. And we've said it, just to stop Cade Klubnik. He's going to get his, right? He's going to make his yards. He's going to make a good throw. He's going to complete some third downs. He's going to score a touchdown or two. Whatever it is, he's going to make some runs. But to stop him, consistently stop him throughout the entirety of the game, we have to have great safety play. I know we're going to have good linebacker play. I know it. I think our interior defense linemen, I know they're well coached. I know they're going to be disciplined. It's our safety play. And I know we got our new guys, and a lot of positivity coming out of training camp with that play, but they have to play discipline. They got to play downhill, and they got to take advantage because Cade Klubnik struggles reading safeties in coverage. So if they can take advantage, get him fooled a little bit, intercept the seam route, intercept a dig over the middle, whatever. He struggles reading the leverage, the depth of safeties, and what their body language is showing. And ultra important in coming downhill and stopping him from scrambling and from these called quarterback runs. So safety play is what I'm watching this Saturday.
I know we got to take a break, but also aggressive safety play, because I remember one thing on your breakdown, you talked about safeties being in a position to make the play. They just wouldn't go make it.
Nope.
They would sit there and allow the receiver to catch it, then try to tackle him instead of being aggressive and trying to go make a play. So you got
to be aggressive.
And you went and got some veteran safeties out of the portal to go make plays.
I'm telling you, there's 3, 4, 5 touchdowns that Cade had last year throwing the ball that should have been interceptions by safeties. They just didn't make the play. So it goes down a 60-yard, 70-yard touchdown by Cade Klubnik. Yes, great quarterback. Awesome. He's got flaws. So we have to take advantage, and the person to take advantage would be those two safeties. Let's go.
What about the star?
Oh, yeah, for sure. The star. Let's get 2 or 3. Let's just get 3 stars.
Yeah.
No linebackers.
That's right.
3 stars.
I like 2 stars myself, but
big 2-star guy.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, if you are running a business in Louisiana, like every play matters. And when your printers or copiers break down, you can't afford to fumble. That is where Gulf Coast Office Products come in. For over 45 years, they've been delivering Canon copiers, printers, and fast local services to businesses across Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lafayette, and of course the North Shore. They are also the official office equipment provider of LSU Athletics, the Saints, the Pelicans, the Raging Cajuns. You see it right there if you're watching this on YouTube. And so they know what it takes to be a champion. Do not settle for less. Visit gcopnet.com. That is gcopnet.com.
Gulf Coast Office Products is the undisputed leader here in Louisiana for your workplace efficiency. It's not about just copies or documents, it's about your company running at peak efficiency. It's about communication and taking care of you every single day. A local company that will take care of you right on call. When you call them, you will talk to a human being and not one of them robots. gcopnet.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. This, it's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
Time shakes down
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Alondra Tate, we kind of took over that last segment, so I want to make sure I throw it back your way. I think In the Trenches is going to be the storyline of the game. I know Matt has kind of harped on the safety play for LSU, kind of being one of his main themes of the game. What about for y'all? Where are y'all going to be eye hustling in the matchup?
kind of related to the trenches. I'm going the running game in general. Like this is something that I think's been pretty overlooked by a lot of people. Adam Randall's going to be the starting running back for Clemson. He has 4 career college carries because he's been a wide receiver for his first 3 years.
Yep.
They are decimated with injury. They got him, 2 freshmen behind him. That's what they got right now. Like Cade Klubnik's ability in the running game, that's the big thing for me because LSU sucked at stopping running quarterbacks last year. Brian Kelly at his press conference yesterday said Cade Klubnik is our central focus in the Clemson running game because they don't have any running backs. So like that's what I'm watching. I think LSU could have the advantage with Caden Durham, but also how are they stopping Klubnik?
I was going to go there too, so I'll go different. And last season, I feel like one of our biggest issues was the big plays, and we could never find like that big play, the explosive play. And, you know, Chris Hilton coming back, that's going to be a big,
good one.
A big addition to the team because he was out basically all last season. And Joe Sloan always talks about how he's a very explosive player. So I think that because I feel like that was our biggest issue and why we couldn't get over the hump in some of these games is we were missing a lot of those big explosive plays. So hopefully with Chris Hilton, Caden Durham, and even Harlan Berry, I'm excited to see him. So that's what I'm going to be looking out for too.
The big playability for LSU, that's a good one because last year, the fact that Garrett Nussmeier threw for over 4,000 yards and they were missing that all year long, and then when they got it and it started to hit, it completely changed the dynamic and it went up even another level. Well, now you have, not only do you have Chris Hilton healthy, but you have other players that have that ability as well. Like that's what I like about this receiver room is it's got depth, but everybody's different as well. Like you can have a receiver room that's got a lot of really good players. Like we talk about the Saints. They had 3 of the same guy, it felt like. Well, this one has certainly different bodies with different kind of skill sets.
Yeah, and explosive plays everything comes. That's why it's such a great team sport. It comes down to what Taylor said too. Like you have to be able to run the ball to create explosive opportunities. Like I would look at, if you broke down stats, most explosive pass plays come off play action, come off safeties coming up and getting those one-on-one matchups with corners. If you're straight dropping back with 3-4 wide every time, there's not like opportunities for huge explosive plays. They happen, but more so in the play action game.
Hour 2, OTB, coming your way.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. When you go to the website for KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, you'll see over in the top right corner the contact information for the greater Baton Rouge area, the greater Lafayette area, and the North Shore as well. Now, they can help you throughout the state of Louisiana, so no matter where you're listening to us, we are talking to you. Have Brandon Barton and the team come out to your space. Let them show you how they can change your space, and they're going to know your space better than you do in 10 minutes and know exactly what you need. Interior, outdoor living, they cover it both. KTZBlinds.com.
That's right, K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Yeah, we got blinds, we got shade, we got shutters, drapes, all of that. You can get it motorized, whatever it is, outdoor. There's motorized exterior screens that go up and down, turn your outdoor area, your outdoor space into an extension of your home. Be incredible at hosting parties, indoors, outdoors, whatever it is. Go to K2ZBlinds.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
River Parish Contractors has immediate openings for structural steel shop fabricators. Call or text Big Jake today at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com and click on employment. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, or improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Tuesday, August 26th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 93. In hour 2 of today's show at 8 a.m., we'll have an interesting team in our OTB Top 25. And at 8:15, a little OTB mailbag. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio, starts now.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB as we continue on the OTB Top 25. We're going to get down to number 5. You know, sometimes the math don't math.
Oh, our math always
Sometimes
maths.
the math don't math.
Can you rely on OTB math? You cannot, and this list is proof of it.
At number 25,
this is-
Boise State.
this was
At
planned.
24, Memphis. At 23, Baylor. At 22, Georgia Tech. At 21, Tennessee. At 20, Iowa State. At 19, Texas 8-4. At 18, Indiana. 17, Ole Miss. 15, Florida. Or 16, Florida. 15, Texas Tech. 14, SMU. 13, Arizona State. 12, Alabama. 11, Miami. 10, Illinois. 9, Texas. 8, Oregon. 7, Notre Dame. 6, Georgia. And number 5.
Number 5, we got. Let me get a drum roll. The South Carolina Gamecocks.
This is the 5th best team in the country.
This is the-
It
Yeah,
has
book it.
nothing to
Book
do with
it.
our math skills and
Nope.
nothing to do with us trying to troll Texas a little
We
bit.
definitely didn't forget them.
We planned this list a month ago. We just released it one day
Absolutely,
at a
we
time.
did.
Has-
Lenore Sellers, let's go. Nick Harbor, he's on the freaks list. He's going to turn
Shane
out to
Beamer.
be a great receiver. Shane Beamer.
SC Coach of the Year this year.
Let's go.
Schedule is pretty
It
favorable,
is.
actually.
Their 7th or 6th-year or 7th-year. 6-year running back just got a waiver. He is going to be eligible, so that is good news. All
Been
right.
there longer than Beamer.
Let's
Yeah.
put him at 4 then.
Should we put him at 4?
Maybe 1.
Oh, look, okay.
But their schedule for real.
Yeah,
like,
all jokes
it's
aside,
pretty,
they're a top 12 team in the country.
Yeah, and also Lenore Sellers, everybody's talking about the hype around him. I mean, there's Heisman talk and everything. So, but the schedule, they start at home versus Virginia Tech, and then they host South Carolina State, host Vanderbilt, at Missouri. Then they host Kentucky, at LSU, which is automatic L. And then they host OU, which is going to be, I feel like, a good game. And then they host Alabama, at Ole Miss, at Texas A&M, host Coastal Carolina, and then they end the season hosting Clemson. So they got some tough ones on there, but overall a pretty favorable schedule overall.
It's actually a really good schedule, like objectively. I know that we're kind of having a little fun with it today, but that's actually a really good schedule, and they're a talented team.
Yeah, if they have – all right, so I always joke about Nick Harbor because on Bruce Feldman's freak list, he was the #1 player 2 years in a row, and then he was number 3 this year because he is a freak. I mean, he's got the measurables that will blow you away. He's a track guy. He did step away from track and only focus on football. Like, Lenore Sellers just needs, like, 2 guys, just 2 players to step up and give him something so he doesn't have to do it by himself. And you lose Rocket Sanders, but running back, you do get a couple of guys from the transfer portal. You've got one of the best edge rushers in college football. The schedule's not too bad. If you go 10-2, you're in the college football playoff. So if South Carolina can just give Lenore Sellers a little help, they'll be in the conversation.
There's no doubt. And I have like this, I don't know, this bad feeling in my gut that Lenore Sellers is about to terrorize the SEC. I don't know. I don't love the feeling.
He beat Clemson. I hate saying this in the ultimate team sport, but he kind of did it by himself last year. I mean, like, offensively.
Yeah.
Like, he took the game over.
Yeah, I just have this weird feeling, and it's not a great feeling because he plays for South Carolina, and we play them later in the year, that he has the ability and the mindset and the tools to, if they just give him a little bit of help, he's going to absolutely terrorize the SEC. And it might be towards the end of the year. It might not be every single game this year, and it might be the following year when he does it, like, for real. But, like, he just has that ability. He's got that something around him, and I don't know exactly how to put my finger on it. But I just got this weird feeling about him this year, so I liked it. I mean, we're putting, I think the coaches and the AP have South Carolina at 13.
Yeah.
Basically what we're saying is they're going to finish ahead of Alabama and ahead of Georgia. I mean, I don't think that's unheard of if a couple of games go right for them.
I mean, Lenore Sellers or Ty Simpson.
Lenore Sellers or Gunnar Stockton.
Sellers is more proven than both. He's more proven than both.
Got a better hairline.
We think.
It'd be hard not to.
Great hairline.
Great hairline. With Georgia players and bad hairlines. Like Brock Bowers, he's already shaved completely bald now.
Yeah.
He did
I mean, look,
like
you can't have it all.
Toxic water.
I mean, Brock Bowers is a unicorn. You can't have it all. Like, the good Lord's got to say, hey, we got to take something
Travis
from
Hunter is a unicorn.
As far as South Carolina goes, though.
The unicorn.
What are we talking about?
Jake brought up an interesting point, though, about Nick Harbor now solely focusing on football. LSU kind of has a comp to that player in Chris Hilton. Now, Hilton never ran track here, but he was one of the best track athletes in the state of Louisiana. And if you remember how raw he was when he first got here, since he's focused on strictly football since he's been here, he's gotten better every single year. I don't understand why Nick Harbor can't do that. And, I mean, he's 6'5", 230 and runs a 4.3. We just haven't seen it on the field yet, but he refined some tools. Like, Nick Harbor has all the ability.
We've talked myself into it.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to finish
We would have been
top 5.
fools to not put him in the top 5.
I agree.
I've said it. We've all said it.
We've all said it. Everybody.
We've said it many times that
really,
South
though,
Carolina
like,
is going to be a 5th-ranked team.
They're going to drop a new poll Saturday because of us.
It is what we've talked about all offseason long. Like, you either have in the SEC, it's the year of the quarterback. You either have somebody that you know for sure is a dude, or you have question marks. There's no in between, really.
That's true.
Like, when you look across the SEC and who the quarterbacks are, there's not that team where you're like, okay, like, he gave us a little bit last year, and maybe he can take a development step, like, of the contenders. I'm talking about of the contenders, because, like, maybe Taylor Green, we can have that conversation, but look, Alabama, like, we don't know what Ty Simpson is. We don't know what Jackson Arnold's going to be at Auburn. Like, we know what DJ Lagway is. We don't know what Gunnar Stockton is. We know what Zach Calzada is, but in a bad way for Kentucky. We know what Nuss is. Like, we could continue on down the list. We don't know about Missouri. They're going to play 2 quarterbacks. We know what John Mateer is. Ole Miss, question mark. So, like, there's not a quarterback. Think about it. Arkansas might be the only one that has a quarterback that is kind of in the in-between. Everybody else is starting new or they're a proven guy in the league. So, like, which one of those is going to win out? We don't know.
Yeah.
Including Arch Manning.
We do know what Zach Calzada is.
Well,
he's
yeah,
old.
Yeah, we do. 7-year.
Old as dirt. Old as the Indian mounds.
Well, they're
How old are those?
Nobody knows.
Just like 100 years.
Couple hundred years.
Couple hundred.
At least 100. That's
T-Bob's a couple million years
Right.
old, but
definitely AD.
Who's to say?
Definitely AD. Who is to say?
Yeah.
he got so mad at us.
Prove
that
it.
day.
Prove it, pal.
Why do you keep yelling at us?
I don't
Carbon
know.
dating?
Carbon dating.
I was like,
Carbon dating, yeah. So that's real.
Carbon
And
dating.
no one can actually explain
just
that.
Look, I think
No,
it's probably
no
just
way.
some dirt that they had
there's
left
carbon
over.
dioxide,
They just
like,
kind of
in the
pushed it
dirt.
together, and it ended up making a hill. And
They're like, this would be a fun hill for like kids to
yeah,
play on.
kids will slide down when they're tailgating.
Wait a minute. You seen that dirt that it's made of is old? Takes a while to make dirt?
I would say that a lot of dirt around here is old.
Some would say all of it.
Yeah.
Since this segment started,
Mm-hmm.
how much do you think the Vegas line has moved?
For South Carolina?
2 wins.
Yeah.
2 wins.
Futures
easy.
bets?
Plus
Yeah.
2 wins for
Plus
sure.
2 wins for
Yeah.
sure.
What were they? Probably 7.5, 8.5 wins. They're probably 9, 10 for sure.
They were -8. No, they were like they're probably like -50 now to beat Virginia Tech.
Probably.
Since 9 minutes ago.
Yeah, started at -8. It's still living at -8, Bill.
You just got to refresh.
You should wait till the end of the show.
Yeah, just wait.
That's
Let's
true.
wait till the end of the show.
What if it does go up half a point, though?
That'd be
Can you
really
see,
funny.
like, the
we would
press-
have so much influence.
Not
Yeah,
going
we
to toot
would.
our own horn, but I just want to point out, was this planned? Maybe, maybe not. We're not going to tell you.
right.
We all made some pretty damn good points.
I feel good about
We
it,
all make
actually,
good points.
now.
I mean, you know what?
Some might say we're even trolling Clemson a little bit. Putting
Some might say
their
rival?
state rival a little bit ahead of them.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to know where I have Clemson. All right.
Yeah, I do not have South Carolina.
Dang it.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
We should have put them at like 50.
you know what's going to be so good coming up this weekend besides the game? The pregame, where you grab a couple Dos Equis and go for Dos. Now, I am going to be on the call, so I'm counting on you, and that you is the 3 people in this room and also all of our listeners. I'm counting on you to go for Dos in my honor.
Yeah, and like I get it. It's first game. You might not drink just Dos. You might drink a few Dos. Maybe trace Dos. I don't know. Whatever you're gonna do, we're gonna indulge. We're gonna get juiced up a little bit. You're gonna do it responsibly, but if you're gonna do it, grab that cold, delicious Mexican lager, get you a lime, and get ready for the Tigers to beat the Tigers.
I'll tell you what. You got a fantasy draft coming up. That
yeah.
fantasy draft Dos
Yeah.
Equis. I had one
Fantasy
this
draft
weekend.
beer?
It's hard.
Yeah.
And the best part about that, depending on how your draft goes, it's a celebratory beer or a depressing beer.
Hell yeah.
Responsibly.
Mm-hmm.
Go for Dos. Drink Dos Equis.
Was it, what's his name, Ben DiNucci, the old Cowboys quarterback?
James Madison legend, Ben
Yeah, he
DiNucci.
put out a great photo. He's like that, after you get released airport beer.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was definitely a Dos Equis.
Mm-hmm.
It looked ice cold.
I think he also put in there, like, some of y'all wouldn't understand. I replied to him. I was like, I get it.
Did you?
You're like, buddy.
I've actually been there.
I think I was the originator of posting the post-cut, getting cut airport beverage
Yeah.
back in the day. Fresh new Instagram account.
Saints legend, Ben DiNucci. Was on the roster last year.
Yeah, legend.
Barely knew that.
I think for like
I don't even remember that.
Speaking of, I went to a Jets game two
Remember this
seasons
cowboy.
ago. Yeah, 2 seasons ago when Aaron was hurt. Went up there, had a little birthday party. Went up there, went to the game in December, and they had like a reunion, a Legends reunion game for the Jets. Like where all their past good, like a lot of good players, they lined up the field. They got announced their jerseys. I didn't recognize one name. from the New York Jets legend list. There was a linebacker, and this is not a knock to him.
Yeah.
One of the linebackers, his name was Danny Lansana. He was a rookie with me in Green Bay, undrafted free agent. And I think he was on the roster for a couple of years, and then got released, picked up with the Jets. He was on the Jets legends team.
Oh,
Not
wow.
a lot of legends walking around New York Jets.
No.
I think Mangold was there. He was like the biggest one.
Yeah. And Nick's been on the show before.
Mm-hmm. Good dude.
I don't have a lot of Jets. That's why in card breaks, if you get the Jets, you better hope Joe Namath comes across. Because you ain't getting anybody else. It is not going to happen for you. Just not going to.
Not gonna
Wayne
happen.
Corbett, hopefully, maybe.
Jets tank.
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, maybe. Anybody else you're thinking?
Wait.
Calvin Pace, David Harris.
Darrell Revis.
Oh, duh, yeah, that's a good one.
When I was there, Brandon Marshall was there too.
Oh, yeah,
and
Brandon Marshall,
and Darrell Revis used to do one-on-ones
Curtis
in
Martin?
practice. It was pretty good.
Curtis Martin, running
Sure,
back.
Sure.
The Brickashell Ferguson, left tackle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brett Favre.
Yeah, he played for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Neil O'Donnell, he played there for a year, I believe, a couple years.
Brett didn't do great at the Jets.
No.
He
did good for the Vikings, though.
I think that's where
We played
Is
together.
that where he
That was
discovered
our
his camera phone?
That was our rookie year.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
where he
that was
discovered the
that was
camera phone?
old.
Yeah, that was our
old
rookie year.
Sturgeon.
They came to us and we beat them pretty good ball
Mm-hmm.
on a Monday night game. So
Real quick, breaking news: Tommy DeVito released by the
I
Giants.
saw that. Tommy DeVito.
After playing pretty good,
I know
too.
we
Played
were
really
all-
well, actually. Hey, Saints. Tommy DeVito played well.
Well, I mean, okay, Tommy DeVito's cut. Kyle McCord got cut last night for the
Yeah.
Eagles. Like,
What are you saying?
Get Jake
What are you saying?
Hayner out of here.
I'm not saying cut someone. I'm not saying don't.
So are you saying to scrap the quarterback battle?
I think
Let's
he's
get
just
DeVito,
saying
DeVito start week one.
I'm talking. Yeah,
Saints.
sure. Actually, you know
Let's
what?
do it.
You know what? That character in New Orleans. Why not? You clearly can't decide between Spencer Rattler
Yep.
and Tyler
Let's
Shuck.
just go with someone
Bring in
fun.
a wild card.
Let's just go with someone
Go
fun.
get him.
DeVito will get picked up without question. Kyle McCord, I don't know. He's a rookie. They traded for a quarterback, so maybe they didn't like what they saw in practice. But, yeah, Tommy DeVito, pretty good preseason. Had some moments in the regular season. We all remember, like his agent on the sideline. He'd score, he'd do.
I
the
gotta tell
whole
you,
deal.
that Giants, most of that Giants quarterback room seems like super fun.
It does. It really does.
Probably like
Ford
one
saw it.
outlier. Oh, it's almost like they had a video after the game with three of them having a lot of fun, and there wasn't a fourth one to be seen.
You'll see the.
You know,
I'll pull up the video. Jackson
W's.
Dart feeding the
The
W
Yep.
to Jameis Winston.
So you remember when that first came out, that video came out, Jameis Winston, it was so cringeworthy, right?
Yeah.
Because we all, I guess we
I
didn't
loved
know
it.
the personality
yeah, that
of
was,
Jameis
we
Winston.
didn't know, like, yeah,
We didn't get it.
We
so
didn't
we
get it.
thought it was real. And it was like so cringy when it was happening. But now looking back on it, I love that man so much.
I love James.
Like I saw a video of him yesterday with Eli Manning running around New York City, like
Yeah. I
eating
will-
pizza, and it was
There's a lot of
fantastic.
things that I won't forgive Dennis Allen for, but letting go of Jameis Winston and Mickey Loomis, like,
Yeah,
you're on my list, bro.
it's kind of like we were just talking about. You're going to be bad. Why
Yeah.
not just have the awesome
Why not
guys?
have fun?
guys.
Yeah.
yeah. Kevin
Look at
Mawai,
this.
New
Look at
York Jet. Kevin Mawai, New York Jet. We forgot about that one.
Oh,
Stare down.
dang.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
That's our bad.
The stare down's the best part.
Sorry.
You just
Alan
love that
Faneca
guy.
also played for the New York Jets. Want to throw that out there? A little LSU legend.
End of his career, right?
Yeah, I do think of Kevin as a Titan. It's kind of like
it's fair.
See, I think of him as a Jet.
Do you? And
Yeah.
Faneca's obviously a Steeler.
I guess because
Yeah.
when I was growing up, like first getting into the NFL, he was on the Jets. So
That's
on
fair.
us. That's on us.
I mean, is it?
Both their skin looks really good in that video, though.
Let's play that one more time.
Jackson and Jameis.
Play that one more
Is that Blu-ray?
They're glowing.
Yeah, because they're having fun.
I'm having fun. Look at that. Quarterback rooms are great.
I like
Good
how
quarterback
aggressive
room
it
is elite.
A good quarterback room can kind of dictate the personality of an entire team.
100%.
You got a good quarterback room,
Mm-hmm.
because even if it's a backup quarterback, like you still got the ear of the whole team. It's the only position in football that can do so. It doesn't matter. Like you can be Ray Lewis and you can get up in front of the room and you can be the linebacker, but like there's some offensive guys that aren't paying attention. That's not knocking him, anybody, Urlacher, whoever you're gonna throw out there. hell, if a fullback got out there, there's some defensive guys, they don't care what you're saying. The quarterback gets up there, everybody's listening. So if you got like 3 of those guys, and we had it in San Diego, we had Phillip, we had Billy Volek, and we had Charlie Whitehurst, right? And y'all had it in Green Bay as well. Like when you get that good quarterback room, which they have, at least with the backups there for the Giants, man, it can be infectious.
It really can. Like, he can dictate. Like, if you have a quarterback group that's fun and entertaining, and people like them, and they generally like each other.
Yeah.
Like, it usually trickles down to the whole team. Now, if you got a quarterback room that's a little uptight, a little bit less confident, or whatever, that trickles down as well. It has the opposite effect. But you're right, man. That quarterback room looks fun. Looks like I could hang with that one.
And yes, I do know that Kevin Mawae played longer for the Jets, but when I played against him, it was when he was with the Tennessee Titans.
Ditto.
So he also played for the Seahawks. That's who he got drafted by. A lot of people forget about that. Played there for 4 years, Bo.
Yeah, buddy. I remember speaking to him on the field after a preseason game, and he had a Titans uniform on, so that's how I think of him.
I know. Kind of the same thing for Faneca. I remember when he came into me for the first time, I was like, that's Alan blankety-blank Faneca. Like, whoa, you're still playing. And I remember growing up watching you and being like, that's a dude right there.
This is you in person.
Yeah. Large human.
My abnormally large hand.
All right, we'll take a break. Let's get a little OTB mailbag. Go ahead and get your questions inside the Bayou Ford chat. We'll try to get to as many as we can in the next segment. Again, OTB mailbag, Bayou Ford chat. Get them in. OTB coming back on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. 225-925-8552 is the 24/7 emergency service number. But it's not only in emergencies, and it's not only in Central. We're talking to the entire greater Baton Rouge area. If you have an issue, if you have a problem, call that number again, 225-925-8552. Now, they can help you in the remodel game as well. At your home, at your business, it doesn't matter what you're looking for. If it's at your home and you just need a new vanity, if it's at your business and you need like a complete overhaul of what you currently have, they can handle that job, centralplumbing.org.
Yeah, they will come and do a job, whether it's big, whether it's small, residential, commercial, whatever it is, they will warranty it. They are licensed, bonded, and insured. They'll give you flat rate pricing, and guess what? Like when they ask them to do a job, they'll come take a look at it, and they are experts. They will look at it, and they will find things that you weren't even thinking of and get you fast estimates for everything that you need, residential, commercial, whatever it is, centralplumbing.org.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972.
service Chevrolet Cadillac. Our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luva, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media.
Try everything you can. Don't you worry what they tell themselves. When you're away, it just takes some time. Little girl in a little out the right. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Let's go ahead and get to a little OTB mailbag.
I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Can Flynn tell the full story on when he founded the 18 tradition?
Yeah, it was a cold day. Cold winter's day. And I went into the equipment room and I found the worst number possible and decided to put it on.
15?
Haha, you get it. Yeah, so apparently, yeah, we had a little whoopsie-doos. Little misspeak. But, you know, the amount of times that I get called Matt Mock, and I'm sure he gets called me, is astounding, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty shocking.
Yeah. There was a quarterback at Mizzou named Matty Mock, too.
Yeah.
And that was confusing for a lot of people. It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah, Matty was good that one year.
He was good that one year. I know who you are, bud.
It means a lot. Thank you.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Which board game would you want to get trapped in like Jumanji?
Candyland seems fun. Lots of stuff to eat.
A lot of candy.
Yeah.
Really?
Probably
fun.
just make sure you don't get stuck in Risk.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't get stuck in Risk, for sure. 'Cause then
Monopoly feels like
just
the
roll the
most close to real life.
Yeah.
Hungry
So
Hungry
Monopoly.
Hippos sounds terrifying.
I feel like you go to jail too much. in Monopoly.
What, Monopoly?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
That's kind of why I picked Candyland. 'Cause I'm
But-
like, what's the worst thing on that board? Like, it's probably still not that bad, right?
Yeah.
But
What's the
sometimes
one
you
with
get a card.
What's the one with the slides on it? Shoots and
Shoots and
ladders.
ladders.
Going up ladders are pretty tough and dangerous
Yeah.
sometimes, but slides are fun.
Eventually, you're going to be
Clue?
like, can I stop climbing this ladder? and
Ooh,
slide
Clue
down?"
would be fun.
In a murder
Clue
mystery.
would be fun.
Clue, yeah, Clue would be cool because no one gets murdered. The murder's already happened.
Right.
Yeah, it's already happened. You're just trying to figure out how it happened.
Yeah, that
Who
would be
did
fun.
it? you
That'd
know?
be
It would be fun.
Nikki said
Colonel
Operation. That
I
seems
don't know, man.
terrifying.
Operation.
Well,
That's
you're-
I don't wanna
terrifying.
do
Because if
it.
you're in the board
Serial
game, you're the
killer?
one getting operated on.
Yeah, I don't wanna
I'm
do
good.
that.
Well, and also he's wide awake.
Yeah, he's wide
Yeah, I
awake.
don't
There's
want
all
that.
this stuff, like
That's
weird stuff. in his
He's already
body.
opened up too.
Like he swallowed a whole
He
shoe.
buzzes
Like I'm out.
if you no.
Yeah.
I'm not no.
Yeah, it's like he's got weird gashes all over his body. With bones in him.
Seems very painful.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go Clue. Final answer.
Yeah. Monopoly.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. What advice would y'all give to a first-time pre-K soccer coach? Ryan, I would say spacing, my guy. We had a lot of success in pre-K all the way up for spacing. The other team is just going to have a rugby scrum at the ball, even against each other. So if you can preach spacing, it's tough to do. But if you get it done, you'll thrive. And which way is your goal and not their goal?
My best advice would be you're going to pour your heart and soul into the strategy, into what coaching drills you're going to do. You're going to think a lot about it. You're going to overthink it. You're going to get nervous before the first practice, before the first game. But you just got to realize they're going to be awful. That's it. That's my advice. They're going to be terrible. Because they're pre-K.
Doesn't have to be, though. It had to be awful. You can be good.
They're like 4 years old. They're going to be not very good at soccer.
I mean, our little flag football team in pre-K that you were the quarterback, we were pretty good. We were 4.
If you go back and watch the tape, probably didn't look great.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Do most of the big-time players do all their classes online now, or are they still required to attend class in person? I believe most of it is online. Obviously, with the heightened awareness of being an athlete, I think some of these major universities, they don't necessarily go to class a ton. Not saying they don't. I mean, I still see them walking around campus, but it's mostly going to be online, and you might have a class or 2 classes that you actually
what a
attend.
bummer, man. What? Like, maybe call me traditional, call me old school, but I like to actually have a real class I could skip.
Like, it's too easy to skip an online
That's
class.
what I'm saying. It's not even cool.
Right.
That's like, it doesn't give you the same warm and fuzzy feeling skipping an online.
No, they've been sleeping. I'm not going to go today.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Can you predict Nussmeier's stat line for the season? 4,400 yards, 32 tutters, and 8 interceptions.
It's actually pretty on.
Okay. I got to do something better than that then.
6,500 yards. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go 4,543 yards, 37 touchdowns.
Okay.
7 interceptions.
All right.
Hold on. Not done.
Okay.
4 rushing touchdowns. Not quarterback sneaks. 4 rushing touchdowns.
4
scrambles.
How many did he have last year?
We're going to go 61. 8.7% completion.
He had a sneak, but he also had that one where he took it like 15 yards up the middle or something like that.
Should I make it more? 6 rushing touchdowns?
No.
4.
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Any special segments for Football Fridays? We've been working on one. The general is involved, and so hopefully we can close that. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Family, friend's daughter getting married night of Florida game. Would an LSU football schedule magnet be an appropriate wedding gift?
Yes, absolutely. They need to know in the future.
Yeah, you can't be getting married.
Stop
LSU
getting
Florida,
married
like
on Saturdays.
If you're gonna do it, it's like just do it on a week where it's not LSU Florida.
I guess you do kind of have to plan those things out. Weddings.
Yeah.
My
but
one
we've had the
request
schedule
when we
for
got
a
married
while.
was spring wedding.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be that guy.
We're going to get these questions all year. It happens every year. People get married every year on a Saturday in the fall, which, I get. It's a big deal. Getting married. But LSU Florida game is a pretty big deal, too.
Do a Friday night wedding.
Friday night wedding. Sunday wedding. Skip the Saints game.
I got married on a Sunday.
There you go. Sunday at noon.
I had so many good ones, and then my thing went up. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Who will replace T-Bob on Whiskey and Wine? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll be busy. I'll be calling the game. And I think Flynn's going to be a father and business owner. He won't have time either. Nope. Hashtag OTB mailbag. How does the salary work when you are waived or cut, then picked up by another team? That would be more your question than.
It kind of depends. Like if you get cut, your contract's pretty much over. And if you get picked up,
it depends on where you're at.
It depends on if it's a guaranteed contract. Like if you have a guaranteed contract, and you get cut, of course the team that cuts you has to pay you the rest of that guaranteed money.
You can double dip. Yeah,
you can double. Like if another team picks you up, they assume they can pick you up. Like, let's just say you're making like twice the amount of a league minimum, and it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So let's just say a guy's making $2 million in the NFL, and it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
But the league minimum's $1 million for whatever his year is. He can get picked up at league minimum somewhere else. So let's just say he gets cut by Oakland, and he gets picked up by Buffalo. Buffalo can pick him up for $1 million a year, and Oakland or the Raiders would have to pay the rest of that, the balance of that.
You can double dip. You ever double dip?
I'll double dip once.
Good for you.
But I had to. So you get to because I basically had to file with NFLPA for the termination fee. Termination pay. Like, so there was one, if you're a vested vet, I don't even know if it works this way anymore. You used to be able to file one time in your career.
Yeah.
You could do something called termination pay. If you got cut and you didn't, if you were vested, already vested, and you got cut during the season, whether it was week 1, week 2, week 15, whatever it was, and of course, if it's not guaranteed, they don't have to pay you, but you could file for termination pay, and they would have to pay you for the rest of the season.
And everybody does.
And everybody does it.
Yeah.
But you got it one time.
Yeah.
So you just got, it's kind of a gamble though. It's like if you got cut at week 12, like do you claim it that year with like 4 weeks left? You'd rather like get cut week 1.
Yeah, week 1's the ideal. Hashtag OTB mailbag. What's the latest on the whiteboard? The latest play we have drawn up is a quarterback counter that we're trying to make sure it gets stopped opening week coming up Saturday.
I will be probably diving into some film today. So as we get inch closer towards the game, we will be doing some film review. We will be talking some more strategy, diving into Clemson schemes, schematics, X's and O's a little bit more towards get closer to the game. So I'm going to start diving into a lot of film this afternoon and into the next couple of days.
All right, last one, hashtag OTV mailbag. Fall Out Boy or My Chemical Romance?
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah,
Fall Out
probably
Boy.
no more
Easy.
Fall Out Boy songs. So I'll go there.
Fall Out Boy. Just because I'm trying to like place like more than like one My Chemical Romance song.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I lied. Hashtag OTB mailbag is Ohio State the softest school of all time. I
wanted to bring that up.
I just saw, though, that it was actually Fox and not Ohio State. Ross Bjork, the athletic director for Ohio State, said, we did not ban anybody. Fox made the decision to only have these people on the field. He was not one of them. It was their decision, not ours. Ross Bjork, he just came out with that like a couple minutes ago.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like something somebody would say trying to backtrack a decision.
No, Ross played fullback in college, so he's got grip. I don't think he'd be scared to have Portnoy. Now, Connor Stallions, yeah.
I mean, if that story, I wanted to bring it up, but I didn't.
I mean, Dave is a Michigan guy.
So what?
Well, I mean, can you?
Where does
trust
the
him?
report come from that he got banned?
Can you
It
trust?
just doesn't like.
Can you
come out of
trust the
nowhere.
Michigan guy?
I guess we got more ties to Ohio State people.
Oh yeah, I'm Team Ohio State in this conversation.
You're right,
for sure. Like the only Michigan person that I know and appreciate is Coach Miles. I can't. Do we have another one? I don't.
Like, do you know
I mean,
personally,
Harbaugh now
or
for
that
you
you've-
because you love Harbaugh now. You used to make fun of him in his khakis and his no cakes.
Yeah, he's still got no cakes and still got a weak chin. But
Still got a weak chin.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
rooting for him.
as far as like a player you watched,
But like Ohio State, like
Tom Brady.
No, I don't care about Tom.
Who?
Ohio State though,
Who?
like Bobby's my boy, AJ's your boy, James Laurinaitis is my boy. That's 3.
You had Mangold on the show.
Oh yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, I think Ohio State.
We're big Ohio State guys, right?
Yeah, I think Ohio State's closer to
Eddie George
how we
was a
vibe.
big-
Yeah, Eddie George
was a big Jake
big
fan.
Wes Welker fan, big Wes Welker fan.
Oh, you know,
Eddie George.
They
was.
helped us. Get Joe Burrow.
That's true.
It's true. Nobody should hate him.
And they, Bryce Underwood went there, which I actually think helped LSU a ton, but still. So yeah, Team Ohio State.
We stomped
Final
them.
answer?
We stomped them in the national championship. Like, there's no reason to not like them as an
Team
LSU
Ohio
fan.
State over Michigan in the room.
Oh,
everybody?
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com. That is the website for Pelican Roofing. In Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both. You can find that contact information on the homepage of PelicanRoof.com. If you're wondering what your roof is going to cost, remember we tell you every single day the instant roof quote tool right there on their website. Type in your address at your home, at your business, and it gives you a great idea of what that is going to cost you. They also have financing options at the top of the website. Check out the 5-star reviews as well. Google and Yelp and Facebook. The internet hates everything, but they love Pelican Roofing. You will as well. Again, go to the website, pelicanroof.com.
Yeah, we're in South Louisiana. We got some weather down here. Always. No matter the time of the year, there's always something happening. And you might not know it, but you need a roof repair or you might need a new roof. Go call them. Let's see. And we know it's a really big decision for your family, for your home. So check them out and ask them about their financing options. They can help you. For up to 21 months, you can get 0% interest on your financing. They can help you out with your roof. PelicanRoof.com.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected. Supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team. And backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always. No paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I want to remind you about our friends over at GoFlow IV Spa, GoFlowIV.com, GEAUX FlowIV.com. Go see them today. Get hydrated. We got fooled. It is not a scoonch of fall. It's just hot and humid outside. So make sure you stay hydrated. It is right on Jefferson near Bocage. Book your appointment today. GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, if you've never had an IV, it is absolutely incredible. They put the vitamins in there. It hydrates you, but it makes you feel energetic. It makes you feel fresh. You get those vitamins in there that you don't normally get in your daily foods. Come on, get vitamized. Go see them right there on Jefferson. Go Flow IV.
All right, I do have some news when it comes to watching some of the biggest college football games coming up this weekend. Fox and YouTube TV are in a dispute ahead of the college football season. The deadline to reach an agreement is Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That includes Auburn at Baylor and also Texas at Ohio State. Those games could be affected. I have YouTube TV. I'll be on the road Saturday, and so hopefully I have a way to watch the game. But that's two big ones right there if they don't get it figured out. You can't be having a dispute when college football starts. Y'all got to figure this thing out.
Yeah, I guess if you're Fox, this is the time to strike YouTube TV, get some more money out of that contract. Is week 1. This is when you leave YouTube TV with absolutely no choice but to pay up. So I don't know. Yeah, it seems like it always happens, right?
Yeah.
I got YouTube TV.
Oh yeah, so you're screwed. What do y'all have?
I use Fubo for live TV.
Fubo?
Fubo.
Oh.
Very close to Fubo.
I was like, did it make a comeback?
Yeah.
Very close.
All right.
Let's do this.
Should be all the rage
All
when
right.
I was in high school. All right.
I have YouTube TV.
Yeah, you're screwed.
I mean,
What else is there? So there's
Crack
Fubo.
streams.
Fubo. I think Sling.
DirecTV Stream,
Yeah.
which I used to have, but it's
I'm not paying for
Trash.
another subscription service.
They got Hulu,
No.
Hulu
Not
Live.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think objectively YouTube TV is the best.
I do too.
That's why I have it.
I'm actually like kind of in the process of switching
And they
over.
got they still have the Sunday ticket, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Because it was awful having to get that satellite set up at your house just to watch NFL football games.
Yeah. It's just NFL games. You don't have to put the football after it.
NFL football games.
It's the National Football League.
Oh, that's what it stands for?
Yeah. Turns out.
Not bad.
You got a shield and everything.
Clever. What a great acronym.
Yep. I told you that's what my oldest son. That's what he asks for his birthday every year. He's like, Dad, I want the Sunday ticket.
Does he like Red Zone?
No. Well, he likes to watch.
I never fell in love with
he
Red
gets
Zone
it-
like everybody else.
I didn't either. I want to see the whole game.
Yeah.
He gets it because you're not going to get the Charger games in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So that's why he gets it. And of course, we got a Chiefs fan in our house. We got a Panthers fan in our house. And so
Didn't like want a bicycle or.
Nope. He has won the Sunday ticket for the last 3 years.
That's an easy gift.
Yeah.
Stress free for the parents.
Well,
because you're going to get it anyway.
I didn't have it before.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have it until he asked for it. You know.
Jake has it all set up for this year. He doesn't want it.
Yeah.
He wants something different for the first time.
That would suck, but he thinks about Charger football most of the day.
Most of the day.
He's always been like that.
Well, this year he can ask for Fox for his birthday.
Yeah.
Just give me Fox. Does that include the Fox NFL games, I'm assuming?
Solid question. Yes, it does.
And so I would assume Sunday ticket would be
blacked out.
It would be the Fox games would be. That's an interesting.
Now that's a
thought.
step too far.
You need to figure.
If I have to miss Auburn and Baylor, I don't like it, but I'll deal with it. I'm not missing NFL.
Don't do it to us. But you're a AFC guy, so you're mostly on CBS.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm an NFC guy.
Yeah.
So it's going to really affect my day to day.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
Actually, we got flag football practices on Sunday though.
Not till 4. So that actually affects me more because the
I
Chargers
know,
play
but
the
like
late game.
it's kind of stinks because the afternoon's the better game. I love the Fox NFL Sunday game of the week. Get fired up for that one.
Do we need to get a TV set up at Elite for the coaches to watch?
If you
while the
could,
kids
that'd be
practice?
great. If you could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah. You think if we put a big screen out there, the kids would pay attention to us?
I don't know if it'd be any worse. I mean, I have to start out every practice with, "Hey guys, do we listen with just our ears?" No, sir. What else do we listen with? Our eyes. That's right. Listen with your eyes. Make eye contact. Let me know you're listening.
How the jerseys look?
Jerseys
Ours
look
are pretty
great.
sweet.
Jerseys look great.
Yeah, we got the powder blue.
We got that swagged out.
Green or white?
We're green.
Nice. We actually, there's a jamboree tonight over at Elite Training Academy, elitetrainingacademybr.com. It is going to feature the Chargers versus the Packers. Now, I don't know that I'll be there because I've got prior engagement with my older son, little dads and decals. Looking forward to that. But You'll get a full report on how the game went tomorrow morning.
That's not a game.
What is it?
It's a scrimmage.
Okay.
It's a jamboree, buddy.
It is.
Everybody knows what a jamboree is.
I am very excited.
It's a common term around the world. Jamboree.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You don't know that term.
So we're doing, let's see, 4 15-minute scrimmages.
Yep.
I believe.
Boys
are excited.
I'm very excited because our kiddos are excited to play up in age group. Like they accepted the challenge, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they respond.
Absolutely.
I got to see my man Huck out there too.
Heck yeah. He's going to be running around, maybe saying downset hat. I don't know. We're going to be rotating.
You're not going to clap?
So, I'm not like a big dual quarterback guy, but we might go with 4 or 5 of them.
we're gonna have multiple too, Bo. It's all right. You're supposed to. You're supposed to in flag football.
Absolutely. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see those. They just like getting the uniforms on. We got the uniforms, passed them out yesterday. They were all fired up, man.
Yep.
They're excited. It's exciting to watch them get excited about seeing their new jerseys, seeing their colors. Nobody really knows why we're the Packers, but we are.
Nobody knows why you're the Packers because you played for.
A lot of them don't know.
They don't know that you played for the Packers.
They're like, okay, why were the Packers? Okay, cool.
I got what you're saying. I hadn't got that question yet, but I'm sure they're like, we didn't want the Saints.
Yeah,
yeah. No, we want the Chargers.
Some are still like, can we be LSU? No.
All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com. That is the website for Russell Pool Company, 225-924-2527. When you go to the website over at russellpools.com, you can find a full list of services. Remember, it is from start to finish and after they are done. They are the true one-stop shop for you, including that maintenance on your pool after they build your dream pool in your backyard. Financing options right there on the homepage, a gallery of work. But the cool thing, and if certainly you're watching this on YouTube, you see it every single day, every pool is different, and they're incredible pools. We're not talking about an oval. We're not talking about a kidney bean shape. We're not talking about just a rectangle. It is whatever you can dream up, they can get done in your backyard. RussellPools.com.
Yeah, the name when you think of high-quality custom pools in South Louisiana. They've been doing it a long time. They got that new leadership, Chris Anderson and the gang, holding it down. 2 landscape architects right there. They can take your dream into reality. Whatever you can dream up, they can build it. RussellPools.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Atmos Energy, our smart choice solutions help customers save energy and emissions with rebates up to $500 off high-efficiency natural gas appliances, smart thermostats, and weatherization upgrades. Together, we're fueling our energy future.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Bend Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing. This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
So sentimental, not sentimental, no romantic, not disgusting yet. Darling, I'm down and lonely. When with a fortune and only, I've been looking for something else. Do let.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Go to GoTommys.com, G-A-U-X, Tommys with a Y.com. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding, where you will clearly see the difference. Award winning every single year. Also, 2025 Best Windows in Baton Rouge. That goes to Tommy and the team. GoTommys.com. GoTommys.com. All right, we're going to have Nick Underhill, Nuance.Football, join us when we come back to kick off the next hour. Going to be some interesting decisions when it comes to the roster for the New Orleans Saints. And I think, Flynn, you hit it perfectly because they're going to have probably 5 or 6 new players that are not currently on the team right now that are on the 53-man roster.
There's no doubt. They have to. They need to. They got to go out there. They are scouring the waiver wire as we speak. So I guess the roster's got to be finalized. Is it tomorrow? Today? They got to be finalized soon. So as soon as they are, expect moves. And for this time of year, probably lots of them. And by lots, we mean 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. We'll see.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new faces on the New Orleans Saints, and like Matt said, there's going to be a lot of offensive linemen. Get you a big boy. And there's going to be some draft choices from the last couple of years that are released as well, I would assume. Nick Underhill when we come back.
Off the bench.
All right, like we said yesterday, very excited to welcome Campus Federal Credit Union to the team. Back in 1934, that's a long time ago, 7 LSU employees had a vision, people helping people. That vision became Campus Federal, and today they proudly serve more than 44,000 members across Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and the Port City. As one of Louisiana's largest and most trusted credit unions, Campus Federal does everything a bank does, but better. From your very first checking account to buying a home, growing a business, or planning for retirement, they've got flexible, competitive solutions designed for every stage of your life. At Campus Federal, you're more than a member. You are part of a community that gives back, lifts up, and moves forward together. So whether it's game day or payday, make the winning play. Visit campusfederal.org. Go to the website today. Find all the information right there. Sign up. Go to campusfederal.org.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future. We're proud to provide quality John Deere equipment to help you maintain the land you love. Check out our current promotions and learn more about what it means to be powered by sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item, we prominently feature it in social media, on our website, but we do it because it's the right thing to do for the community.
Good morning. It's at 9 a.m. here on Tuesday, August 26th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 92. In hour 3 of today's show, Nick Underhill of New Orleans Football hops on the show at 9 a.m. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Mercedes-Benz Baton Rouge studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone. Goal!
Live from the Mercedes-Benz of Baton Rouge studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3, OTB 1045 ESPN Baton Rouge. It is Tuesday. It is 9 a.m., so you know what that means. Our guy Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football, joins us now. Nick, what is going on, sir? How you doing?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic, man. Getting excited. It is week 1 in college football. We got some great week 0 games. We got the NFL right around the corner. And the big news in the NFL, obviously, you got roster cut downs that are going to be taking place today throughout the NFL. That deadline coming up at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And so we were talking about the Saints. And before we maybe get into some of the nitty-gritty of who you expect to be released, who you expect to make the team, we put a number on it as far as guys that aren't currently with the organization that are going to be on this 53-man roster. We said 5. Is that too many, or do you think the Saints will hit the waiver wire that strong?
I think they're going to probably be looking hard. I mean, Schefter just reported they tried to trade for like the 33rd best punter in the NFL, who's been cut by 7 other teams after their 3-man punter competition failed in this camp. So, I mean, I think they're looking everywhere for talent right now. I mean, I would probably say that there's guy 54 on a lot of teams that's better than Saints guy 48, 49, 50. So I would expect them to be pretty active overall, yeah. And what they should be, I mean, you kind of want them turning the bottom of this roster looking for gold. If you know you don't got it there, you might as well, try somebody else's, and it's probably fool's gold. But like they need to be looking for ways to try to find talent, try to find depth, try to find all kinds of stuff. So I think 5's a sneaky good number for that.
Where do you think they'll look the hardest? Which position group?
Whew. I mean, it could be. I'm kind of looking at it in the cornerback right now. I mean, just kind of given the injuries, offensive line I think is obviously number one on that list. Like they've lost all their depth overall. Like everybody's hurt at that position right now. If they're keeping a third tackle, because Landon Young appears to be probably pretty hurt. Seen him on like a scooter, so I don't think he's going to be ready for week one. Like, who's their next best tackle? Barry Wesley? I don't even know who you'd have going to a game. Like Dylan Braden's probably realistically would slide over, but I mean that's a spot where they need help. They've lost their depth there. I think that's top of the list. I think you could probably man, it's everywhere. Like I don't even know where to go next on that list. Like if there was a tight end out there, I think that tight end's a position near the top of that list. I mean, like I doubt like a corner is going to become available in trade or anything, but like I can see a guy there. I doubt if someone gets cut, it's better than your depth. I do kind of like Quincy Riley. But I mean, if like somebody was trading somebody that's good and you wanted to shore up, I could see it. Pretty much anywhere, man. Like they should probably be looking for a veteran quarterback too to put in that mix, but like they just aren't. So I don't know that there's really linebackers the only spot where I'm like, man, they have like outstanding depth. Defensive tackle too. Like those are the two spots that I feel good about on the team, but anything else I think is open for business.
It's kind of like you go to a draft. It's just like best available. You just whatever position it is. Hey, what's the best available out there now? I mean, certainly offensive line you have to because of the injury. How many of these offensive line injuries are going to be drawn like lengthy recovery times? How many guys can actually come back within the next couple of weeks? Like what are those what are the times of all these people getting out? We got some people coming back quicker than others.
I'm kind of worried about it overall. I mean, Penning has the turf toe, and he missed 11 games with it. So I think that's his rookie year. I think that's a big deal. I mean, that's one that I think even if you're looking at it optimistically, it just feels like something where there's a lot of variances for setbacks or things just not to go right. Because you're talking about I don't know how heavy is he? 360 pounds, probably 350. Like that's a big human and a lot of force on that foot. Like you get out of bed and try to step on it one day too soon, that could be a legitimate setback. So that one doesn't look great. Landon Young, like that doesn't seem great either. And very, very solid player, very good guy for the team. But like that's one where, you can't really afford an injury if you're him. So I think that they really need to be looking for an option there. And I mean, I hate the idea of like making trades given where they're at, but if they made a trade for like a depth offensive tackle, like I would actually understand that one because I think that's more investing in the safety of your quarterback than anything else. And like, if you're trying to develop these guys, like you got to make sure that you're well set there. We saw ratings at tackle, and I'm not trying to like, be over dramatic or anything, but like he played some tackle snaps that first preseason game, like, and it didn't look good. Maybe it's just about getting your feet back underneath you, but like if Penning's out, Ravens look sketchy, and your next best option is I'm looking at the roster right now, like it really might be Barry Wesley. Like that's just not a spot you want to be at. Your quarterback's at risk then.
All right, we got to find some positive things to talk about here for the Saints. Okay. I actually think that the tight end group behind Juwan Johnson has actually surprised me this preseason. I thought watching the tape back yesterday, the tight ends actually played pretty well.
Yeah, Trayton Welch is a bright spot for sure. I mean, that's a good find for them. He looks like a guy that should be on any NFL team, not just because of like circumstances.
There we go. There's
a
bright spot.
We did it.
We found one.
We got it.
We did it.
All right.
I thought you were jumping in there, so I thought no. I think he's good though. Like I think he's legit. Like I think he should be on a team. I'm excited to see how he develops. Blocks well, catches well. Like I don't know, just seems like a very like hardworking type of player. Yeah, I mean I think that he would be pushing for a spot. Like if Juwan and Foster were both healthy, like I think we'd be having a legitimate conversation today. Like, hey, are they going to keep Jack Stoll or Trayton Welch? Like, which way should they go with it? He's really had a nice camp and put it together. And I'll be interested to see what they do with like Matavo and Jacobson. I think both those guys are good enough to be on the practice squad.
Yeah.
I continue to be like pulled by Jacobson every year. Like he just looks like an awesome athlete. At some point, I think he's going to put it together. I don't know if it's ever going to happen for him, but like he's a guy you watch at practice and it's like there might be something here. So I'll be interested to see if the staff wants to keep working with him or if it's the end of the line. But I've liked him. But yeah, there's some decent talent further down that depth chart. I do think at the top, I would have liked to see more from Jawan throughout this preseason. So we'll see how that goes into the season. But yeah, Welch is a guy that I'm excited to watch. Those are the kind of guys like, I think that's what the season's about, is like about the trait and Welches and just kind of seeing, how they develop, how they get good. And, I think if you watch the season through that prism, like there's things to be interested about. If you're bottom lining it and thinking like, 9 or 10 wins or it's a failed season, no playoffs, I think you're probably going to be pretty frustrated from day one. But I think there's some interesting subplots here that I think they should be the focus of the season.
Yeah, Nick, I'm kind of curious as well on the running back room. I mean, of course, the Saints cut Cam Akers. They released him. But behind Alvin Kamara, we were talking about the 2 or 3 guys. So Clyde Edwards-Helaire as he's made some good. I think made really good.
They just waived. Well, we're an idiot. They waived Welch. So.
Jeez,
gosh. The one positive thing,
like the thing that I turned on the tape and I'm like, okay. This guy actually looks like he's got a pretty good future.
Yeah.
All right.
Nick, say one positive thing about the team. Trayton Welch.
God.
Man, like he I really like watching him in camp, man.
I thought he was good.
Oh, man.
I thought he was good, too. Oh, my God.
Well, all right.
Oh, we suck again.
Well, I guess
breaking news right here.
Part of the season is gone. All right. Well. All right.
Well, let's regroup. Take a breath. Everybody take a breath. We're breaking news here and off the bench. The one good player apparently got cut.
I have a list of like 38 people I'm checking on to see if they got cut, and Trayton Welch was not on the list.
No.
Like, I was not even making calls on him.
Gosh.
I mean, I'm with you. Like I turned on the tape and he flashed.
Isaiah, hold on. Let me tweet this real quick. Isaiah Foskey just got cut.
Yeah, you go ahead. You got to do what you got to do. And
there's
no
like
surprise.
having Schefter on the phone now with his phone.
I kind of like
tweeting,
it. Foskey should have
calls.
been released. Second round pick, you missed. It is what it is. I know that you got to swallow some pride whenever you have a second round pick, but he didn't offer anything on defense. He didn't offer anything on special teams. That is a bad combination in the National Football League.
Mm-hmm. It ain't good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nick, I know you're kind of tweeting out some breaking news right here. But yeah, I was going to ask you about the running back position because it's kind of like interesting. So really what we're thinking was probably like the 2 and 3 running back behind Kamara would be Kendre Miller and probably based on play Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But it's really rare in the NFL to find backup running backs or number 2 or number 3 running backs that aren't contributors in special teams in a big way. Like Jake would say, like he was like all the guys and everybody that I was with on all teams, like the 2 and 3 running back, they were like on every single special teams, huge contributors, and that is part of the reason why they stuck around and why they were on the team. So I find it interesting that those 2 guys aren't necessarily huge contributors. Do you see that like making a difference in any decisions in that running back room?
Well, I clearly don't know anything because I thought Trayton Welch was making the team.
Yeah, never mind. Hang up.
Yeah, I mean, I would have Clyde. Like I like Bayless on the team because he had good gunner snaps all camp, and I really think like some of that stuff feels like JT Graves competing against some guys like that too. Like I think you're throwing them all in that same basket, trying to make those decisions. I like Jones there. I like the explosiveness he brings. It's tough though. Like I know they were trying to find like another guy to add to the mix at running back, which I think kind of speaks to anyone behind that Kendre Miller cutoff line. Devin Neal only had the 1 game, so I thought he looked pretty good though. I'm going to probably curse him saying this. I thought he was a little bit of a bright spot in that last game too.
Don't do it. R.I.P.
I thought he looked decent. I was like, all right, this guy looks good. He's doing what he needs to do in his last chance. His only chance in the preseason to make a case. I thought Cam Akers going was pretty evident for those reasons. Like no special teams. I thought the pass pro was sketchy.
Yeah.
The thing that I think is the most interesting with Clyde is that like that feels like it's something that like continue to progress throughout that process. But I could see Clyde being a guy that gets released and put on the practice squad. Hey, don't go anywhere. I believe he's vested, so he wouldn't have to go through waivers. Hey, just sit tight. Don't leave the airport, Hilton, or wherever the hell they're staying, and come back and we'll put you on the practice squad to elevate you. And then maybe then at that point you try to sneak through a younger guy through waivers, get him to your practice squad once your rosters are kind of set and the churning's done and people don't want to tinker too much, and go that way. But I think they do have some options with some of these older guys, like with those practice squad spots. Like Jonah Williams is a guy I wouldn't be like super shocked to see on one of those like don't go too far type things. But yeah, I feel like Bayless, like the special teams thing, I think gives him a chance. The explosiveness at that position. I've like honestly, before seeing like Devin Neal, my top four would have been Kamara, Kendre, Clyde, and Bayless. Then Devin Neal played well. He's in that mix somewhere. I think it becomes interesting. Like Bayless could be a practice squad guy too. The only two that I'm like convicted on being on the team, like obviously, like Kendre, I thought had a great preseason. I think he's made his case. And I'm not saying he's a top 5 like football player on the team or anything like that. Like, but I think he has like legitimate high level talent. If he can learn how to be a football player and get assignment sounds and block well and be consistent. Yeah, he has a chance to be like a really good football player. But it just has to come together for him. Good thing for him is that this coaching staff doesn't hate him like the last one did. And I think he has a chance to kind of, put things together and maybe get the kind of coaching that suits his personality. So, again, another guy I'm excited to watch this season. But I think he's actually, 100% going to be on the team. But, yeah, that running back spot is interesting for sure.
All right, Nick, so last one. We're not going to keep you as long as we normally do because, obviously, there's a lot going on with the New Orleans Saints right now. I mean, the Foskey tweet you put out is already blowing up. Receiver, we were talking about that earlier because you got, multiple guys, 4 guys that aren't really going to play special teams. How many receivers do you keep and who are maybe 5 and 6 if you do keep 6?
So my receiver list, Chris Olave, Rashid would be 2, Cooks would be 3. I think Bailey is obviously on the team. And then I might keep, I don't know, I don't know what the market would be for Cedric Wilson. He could be one of them guys you try to hide on your practice squad.
Yeah.
I'd probably go 5, 6 and keep Cedric and Tipton unless I feel like I can keep Cedric Wilson around in that type of role. I feel like somebody might want him. I don't know. I can't expose Tipton to waivers, I don't think. I think, we always talk about this guy won't get through, and it ends up being 2% of the players, 2.84, I think I saw, percent of the players get claimed. I actually feel like he's a guy that gets claimed, though.
Yeah.
He's shown a lot. He's played well. He's 4.3 speed at wide receiver. Somebody's going to take a chance on him. I don't think you can expose him. So I think it's definitely those 5, and then, you got the decision with Cedric Wilson. I would probably go 6 and go short somewhere else, and like we said, they're going to be trying to get guys off other people's teams. I don't think there's a lot of people that you're afraid of losing if you try to get them through to the practice squad. And you can use those elevations they have kind of as a pull to get an extra guy on your team.
Nick, look at us, dude. Guess what we just did? We just went through the whole interview, didn't ask you about a quarterback.
Oh, man.
But seriously, who's starting?
I don't know.
I told him we were going to let him go early.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Don't answer that.
I think. Well, look, I think all signs point towards Rattler. I'd be, I don't know though. I thought Chuck played really well in that last game. He did a couple things. I don't know. It felt like that was a dress rehearsal though, and I wouldn't say it was like a smooth landing of the plane. It bounced a little bit coming down, and you're gripping the armrest a little bit, but he didn't crash it. I thought if your plan was to go Rattler and it felt like it was going into that week, I don't think anything really changed to change your opinion on it. So we'll see. I'm still on the let him get the first 4 or 5 games, let him deal with Abdul Carter, and then let Sheck go in against the Patriots if things aren't going great. But I think you get a chance to evaluate both of them. I think by the end of the season, though, my guess is that still is that Sheck ends up having more starts overall than Rattler.
All right, there he is, our guy, Nick Underhill, New Orleans Football. Nick, get back to work, man. We appreciate you joining us. And breaking news here, Isaiah Foskey is going to get it released from the New Orleans Saints. But good luck and go charge your phone.
All right, thank you, man. Take it easy.
Oh, man.
Well, it's no longer the Madden curse. It's the Nick Underhill curse.
So a couple things to break down there. We'll do it when we come back. Obviously, multiple players getting released. One that you got to explain that one to me. One that made sense, and good on them for doing it and not looking at where they drafted him and allowing that to be the factor in the roster decision. So let's take a break. More OTB when we come back. 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. Right there on the homepage, you can see past client results. You can see, different things that they have done in the courtroom, cases they can handle. We always tell you about that. Also, you can have a chat right now with an online agent. And remember, this is throughout the state of Louisiana. We are talking to you. Alexandria, Baton Rouge, Hammond, Houma, Lake Charles, Opelousas, Shreveport, Zachary. Anywhere in the state of Louisiana. Yep.
Leesville for sure.
Definitely the Wampus Cats, without question. We are talking to you. It is your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
Yeah, you've seen the billboards. You know the name, and that's for a good reason, because Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys, they fight for Louisianans all over the state. So you've been injured, whether it's in a car accident, on the job, wherever, let them fight for you. Give them a call and go see them on their website, getgordon.com.
There it is, the extra mile, on the border of expected and extraordinary, for those willing to go further, like vans customized for work or play, with safety and tech to keep you connected, supported by a 5-star sales, service, and finance team, and backed by the 1-star you know. So go the extra mile. It's never crowded, because so few have what it takes to go there. Mercedes-Benz Vans.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. I want to remind you about our friends over at Trash Rangers. Go to the website today. That is trashrangers.com. Remember, they can help you out, get you signed up for that residential service, that commercial service, but also those roll-off dumpsters we tell you about all the time. 225-612-2477. Hey, here is my project. Here's the size of my project. What size dumpster do I need? They're going to make sure you have the right size every time. And look, if you kind of undersold the project and you have more, it's okay. They'll come, they'll empty it, they'll bring it right back to you. Go sign up today. That's trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com. All right, so we were just on the phone with Nick Underhill, New Orleans.football, and we had a couple of roster moves. Maybe Isaiah Foskey, maybe that's surprising just because he was a second-round pick in 2023. He has not given you anything. And I'm not picking on the guy. I don't know the guy. He was a good player at Notre Dame. Didn't turn out to be a good player in the NFL. He gave you nothing on defense. He gave you nothing on special teams. And a lot of times a guy like this continues to get chances because he was a second-round pick. So, honestly, good on the Saints for saying, you know what? We got other players that can help us at that position. The only reason we're keeping him right now is because he was a second-round pick. So Isaiah Foskey, not a real shock, gets released by the New Orleans Saints. But Trayden Welch getting released, like we were literally sitting here talking nice about him, waxing poetic about him. I mean, he had a really good preseason, not just catching the football, former receiver, but he's done a really nice job blocking. And then as we're talking about him, it comes across Nick's phone that he gets released. Look, you've got tight ends that are injured. Foster Moreau won't be back to start the season. We don't know what's going to happen with Taysom Hill. Like this felt like, and I know you drafted a tight end out of UCLA in the 7th round, but Welch felt like somebody that you didn't even have to worry about. Like he was going to be on this roster, and we're like, hey, one bright spot. How about the tight end group? And of course, the Saints move on from him.
Guess who had a little bit of a crystal ball, excuse me. Taylor did. He told us at the break, he's like, hey, I'm pretty sure they're going to keep Jack Stahl. So he thought that Trayden Welch might be on the old bubble line.
Well, Jack Stahl played in Philly for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
He played with Kellen Moore. He's a blocking tight end. Your O-line's not great. Like, I was just kind of looking at it.
Yeah,
like
Juwan Johnson's not a great blocker.
Yeah, like Jack Stahl's
Foster's hurt. That's your blocker. Yeah. But still, man, Welch will make an NFL roster. He'll be on a 53, man. I believe.
Yeah.
I really like going back and watching the tape. I thought he was really good. I thought he did a lot of nice things in the preseason.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we're
it's
not there.
It's a group. I mean, it's a group that really needed some help too. So.
Yeah, we're not there day in, day out watching practice film, watching the All-11 or anything like that. But like in a preseason run of just 3 games, which is what the average fan gets to watch, is the 3 games that are on television, is not a lot of bright spots. But Trayden Welch made some good plays.
Yeah.
And he was one guy you're like, all right, this guy could play. We got somebody. And we've talked about it multiple times after these preseason games coming in on Monday, talking about the tight end position looked pretty good yesterday.
Yeah.
They made some plays. They were where they needed to be. Made some really good catches. Yeah, and then you cut one of them. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It was interesting receiver though.
Maybe they got some up their sleeve.
Sure.
Maybe they're getting.
They've
Travis
shown us.
Kelce. Maybe Kittle's coming.
Maybe Gronkowski's coming out.
He's coming back.
Retirement. Going to play for the Saints
Not
there.
bad.
When he was talking receiver, he didn't mention keeping Dante Pettis. So is the plan going to be Rashid Shaheed to still be the returner for this team? Or, I mean, obviously kick returner, that's different now with the new rules. I think you can have some different body types in there. You can have, like, if you want to put Kendra Miller back there, because it is now more of a running back, I think, position as far as kick returner because of how it's kind of blocked up now compared to what it used to be.
Yep.
But punt returner, like I just figured that Dante Pettis would be that guy, but if you release him, I don't know what that other option would be.
Yeah, there's decisions that are going to have to be made by Kellen Moore, and it's a big decision about Shaheed. Like if you want to put Shaheed back there to be a returner, that is, and he can be dynamic at that. And when you're a team that has the 32nd ranked roster from top to bottom in the NFL, and you're going to be fighting for every single chance and opportunity to win a game all season long, a return here or there can make a difference. And for a team that's not going to threaten to go to the playoffs or make a Super Bowl run, like that can make a big difference on your team, is to be dynamic in that phase. But then you also, the big decision comes is, well, we have such just small depth at the wide receiver room. Like, I can't afford to my best guy or one of my top two guys to have something happen on a kickoff return that is going to ruin that depth. Because, like you've said it, you went out to practice and said, hey, the one deep, the starting 11, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good roster when you look from top to bottom.
Yeah.
It's when you get into the 2 and the 3 deep.
The 2 and the 3 deep might be the worst in the NFL.
Yeah.
The first group, you could put somewhere in the high teens, I think. So there's a big drop off.
Like when you're not expected to be very good, and you know it's kind of a rebuilding year as a head coach. You know what a difference a strike lightning with a punt return or a kickoff team. Like, you can steal games that way, and when you're trying to steal every single win that you can in a season, like, it's a big decision to make. Maybe he returns some, maybe he doesn't. Like, maybe they strategically put him out there when if they're down or it's a close game, something like that. Maybe I can see that happening.
Yeah.
But man, especially with two young quarterbacks, where you're trying to figure out what you got at that position, just like Nick was saying, like, I would expect them to bring in an offensive lineman. Just like, even if you had to trade for a tackle, like, he can justify that in his own mind, because at least you're protecting your investment in your quarterback development. That's an investment into that. So please keep just all the receivers healthy.
I know. Just keep the receivers,
because the goal for the end of the year is like, all right, we're not going to Super Bowl. We get it. All right, fine, whatever. But at least at the end of the year, let's know which direction we're going at quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. Like that.
And you got to have healthy receivers. Like, if you get everybody, if it's like last year, where your top 5 pass catchers are out, offensive line is in shambles, like, you're still not going to know at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You're still not going to have that answered.
Yeah. And if you do, it's not going to be fair to the person you're judging, because they were in front of the bomb squad with no weapons. All right. So Isaiah Foskey out as a New Orleans Saint, and we'll continue to update you if we get those updates in the last 30 minutes of the show. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll dive back into LSU-Clemson. We'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, speaking of LSU and Clemson, if you still want to get that last-minute travel scheduled, ascend-travel.com is the website. They plan so you can fan. It is elite experiences for the most passionate fans. They'll get you to the game. They'll have a place to stay once you get on site. They'll actually get you literally to and from the game. They've got exclusive tailgating package that you can be a part of as well. It is traveling to go watch your Tigers play in style. They are a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Go to the website today. That is ascend-travel.com.
Yeah, if you want to, like, feel and experience what that first-class travel is all about, or maybe you want to fly yourself, you want to drive yourself and just get there and have them plan everything. So you get there, you get to Clemson, South Carolina, and everything from your hotel accommodations to your game tickets, your transportation to and from the stadium, your tailgate experience, everything covered right there with Ascend Travel, proud partner of LSU Athletics. That is ascend-travel.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge as we dive back into the LSU-Clemson matchup. Right now, ESPN matchup predictor, Clemson 53.8% chance to win the game. LSU 46.2% chance to win the game. Clemson right now is a favorite. They are -4 at home. The over-under is set at 57.5.
53% chance of winning according to ESPN tracker. That does not usually equal out to -4.
It's usually typically when you see that number,
it's like -1.5.
Yeah,
maybe. Something's fishy. Something real fishy.
LSU is it's -115 at that +4 as well.
I'd get it while it's hot. Got a feeling some big money is going to be coming in on the LSU Tigers.
What do we feel about the total there? 57.5.
Probably good. I mean, it's probably like a good line for Vegas to set because it makes you think a little bit.
I mean, 30. You got to get to 31-27.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the
points? I don't know. Two really good quarterbacks, two really good offenses, but the offensive lines are the questions for both teams. Clemson defense obviously highly touted. We're expecting a big jump from LSU's defense from year 1 to year 2 under Blake Baker. Total just seems like a big number, high number.
I think
look, as an offensive guy, I hope it gets there.
Yeah, I think it'll get there. Well, my prediction was, I believe I said the score is going to be LSU 37, Clemson. You ready for this?
Let's hear it.
26.
You were a number off from what you said.
Was that a number?
You said 38-27.
And it was 11.
I think I said 31-28.
Yeah, you said
okay.
31-28.
31-28 Tigers.
What did I say again? 38?
27.
36. That's what it's going to be. Told you.
I'm writing it down.
That's the score.
31-28.
31-28?
That's what I got.
Okay.
What'd you have, Tay-Tay?
So the over?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm definitely taking the over. I don't know yet.
You didn't put it
You're
in the
not
station
ready.
survey?
We got a survey.
Score
bud.
prediction?
Yeah, you didn't.
I haven't sent that one in yet.
Oh my god.
He didn't need that one until Friday.
Yes, for both. Alondra, did you put it in there?
No, you didn't see what I said in the chat? I was like, skip me. I'm
Skip.
traveling.
Skip it.
Like, I'm not answering a question while I'm not at work.
No, I haven't put that one in yet, though.
Yeah, the old Uno skip card.
Yeah. I
Pass.
don't work on vacation.
Hunt ask you a question. Pass.
This week, yes, I'm passing. I'll answer the prediction one, though.
Oh, did you?
What?
Did you tune in yesterday?
Like the last 2 seconds, maybe.
So did you see the prop that?
I didn't see this.
Okay,
prop.
we'll have to bring it out again. I'll get it at the commercial break.
I'll go get it right now. Keep talking.
What is this?
So we got something. So we've been talking about, we talked about all summer, like once we get into football season,
Yeah.
we want to have some good friendly foxhole competitions.
Right.
We wanted to make some bold predictions. So we're going to make some, this week we're going to be making bold predictions for the year-long bold predictions, how things are going to play out, things we may foresee with our OTB crystal ball happening to coaches.
Which is very accurate.
But we're also going to make weekly ones.
Okay.
And then we want to celebrate the victories.
Yeah. So we have a
So check
prop.
out.
Oh, not the chain.
We got the OTB
chain.
turnover chain.
Let's go. Wait, that's awesome. Is that why you asked for the logo the other day?
Yep, sure is.
Is it heavy?
We gotta get some links out of here, Bo.
And if we had to tell the listeners yesterday, because
So
everybody's
they're
asking, that is not real gold.
It's not.
It's not real gold.
It's actually really well done, though.
No, it
It
is.
is.
Well
It's
done.
very quality, high
Like,
quality.
where did you get this?
Can't have money. Look at that, Bo. Real gold necklace, too.
I can't reveal
Look at
my
that.
sources.
Look at that.
I like it though. So who wore it yesterday, Jake?
Nobody wore it because nobody's earned it yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
he broke it out at the end of the show.
We broke it out at the end of the show. This is what's up for grabs.
Why is it like actually?
Put it
I mean, it's
on,
not
no,
heavy,
Yeah.
but like
If you wear that for 20 minutes, that neck gonna be crazy.
It's made of rich mahogany.
do some squats with this on.
Absolutely. It's like a weighted vest.
Oh, we got to take some links out, though. Is that thing made for Shaq?
It's a little long.
I know. We'll take a few links off. We'll start with 2.
Two? I take 2 feet off that thing.
Wait, this is like super low down.
Mhm,
It's
yeah.
at my waist.
It's a belt buckle.
Yeah, we'll take some links off, guys.
So when are we doing the week 1 bowl prediction?
I don't know. I mean, we probably need to. We'll probably Thursday, Friday. We'll get into some bold predictions. I know we got a lot of gambling picks we'll do for Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe we target.
I love this chain.
Let's target Thursday for our season long, our season long bold predictions.
Okay.
Like super hot, like kind of hot,
Okay.
medium hot. Well, we want some like flaming ghost pepper hot takes too.
Yeah.
So, like, if we predict a game where a team is a 7-point dog and we call them to win straight up, would that be bold?
For a weekend bold pick.
Yeah, because I mean, we can't have that chain,
Should
that
we
beautiful chain, and
operatively
only wear it
define bold?
once.
Yeah,
a
so we're
year.
gonna have bold picks for like every weekend, but
Yeah.
Thursday I want to do a season long. Like this coach is getting fired.
For sure, we can do that. But I'm saying I want to wear the chain.
Yeah,
And
there's
so,
gonna be
like,
weekly chain wears.
So I think we should go a bold pick, and it's got to be like we set the line. Like they got to be at least a 6-point dog or a 7-point dog, and we each pick one.
Yep.
And then
College,
look if nobody,
NFL.
yeah, and if nobody gets the chain, nobody gets the chain.
Ryder Cup, whatever.
What?
It is.
A Ryder Cup.
Yeah. September,
The
buddy.
hell I know about the Ryder Cup.
Because America.
I know, but
And you love your country.
yeah, I do. But
You want to beat the brakes off them Europeans.
Always.
it's kind of unfair. Like they get all of Europe.
Well, it's unfair for them because we get all of America.
Right, but I'm asking the question. Like they get Spain, United Kingdom.
Well, it's kind of like the Little League World
everybody.
Series. It's like America versus the world.
And more times than not, America come out on top.
America. Shout out to the Louisiana guys a couple years ago.
This chain did not come from Temu, Daniel says. No, it did not.
Mm-mm.
This is not Temu.
No, I just kind of Googled custom turnover chains. Couple of like
It is
websites with
really well
advertisements.
done.
It's
popped
really
up.
well done.
Like the whatever plaque, whatever you want to call
know.
this. I love it.
I think I got it from. I think it was a company called Big Head Customs. I think.
Of course,
Really
you got
good.
it from Big Head.
Really good customer service.
Melhead.
Do y'all remember Fatheads?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to
for
have an
sure.
LSU helmet, fathead.
They
They tried to
tried
make a
to, and I think it was David Pollock of all people was like a co-owner. They tried to have one like a competitor
Oh, really?
to Fathead, and I remember I signed a deal with them my rookie year because like shocking. Fathead wasn't calling, but this company was, and so I signed a deal with them, and it lasted like 3 months.
No.
Didn't take off like we thought.
Didn't hit. You want to strike gold.
Didn't hit.
You got in on the ground floor.
Yeah, I did get a free one though, so I've got one somewhere, and probably a storage unit somewhere across America. It's probably been on Storage Wars.
Storage.
Jake's watching Storage Wars. He's like, "That's my storage unit."
Yeah.
Storage units, man. Yeah.
There's no. I mean, how many have you had to have?
So many.
All of them.
Like I still got one, and there's no reason for it.
You have one in Baton Rouge?
I got one in Baton Rouge.
I don't have one anymore.
We had some stuff when we moved from St. Francisville to Baton, like we just didn't have some place for.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's stuff we want, like we wanted to keep.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, we spent so much money on this stuff, like we got to keep it. But like 4 years later, paying for that storage unit, it's like, is that pool table worth it?
Not the pool table.
I want the pool table so bad.
Between the pool table and the foosball table that Tay-Tay's got.
Ooh, we're about to have a game room.
Yeah.
I know.
You think we
got a
ping
pong topper too?
You think we could haul it up those stairs?
Oh yeah, I mean it's in pieces right now.
Oh, okay.
So it would take some time. Take a couple trips.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've tried to sell it a few times, but
Nobody wants it.
It's probably lower the price.
It's like it's brand new too. When I was in Seattle, I got in Seattle. It's brand new. Used it for like 2 years. Storage unit.
You're basically paying every month to store it.
I know.
And you can't sell it.
I know. It's not just, we got other things in there, but it's one of those things. Storage units, man. I just keep wanting to get rid of it, and then you forget about it. It's annoying. Go Tigers. Sports.
Tigers by a milli.
Tigers by a milli.
Which Tigers?
Oh, true.
True
LSU Tigers by a
Actually,
milli.
don't answer because you'll be right.
No, I'm not going to be
No,
right.
that's-
I don't want
that
to be
is
right.
very
that way.
Switzerland.
Nuh-uh. Clemson.
I can't believe none of y'all are going to be there. I'm going to be
Fake Tigers.
Going to be holding it down.
Can you believe that?
Well, yeah. I mean, last year we all kind of went.
It was Vegas.
Yeah, it was Vegas.
I don't wanna
Trying
go
to say
Clemson,
Clemson's
South
not
Carolina.
Vegas.
Yes. Clemson, South Carolina, not a vacation destination.
I wonder where we fly into. I wonder if they have an airport big enough for this big old plane we're about to bring up there, Bo.
How far is Columbia?
Greenville?
Greenville.
Nope, you got to
That's
be
where I was
drunk.
born.
South Carolina?
Greenville, South Carolina.
Huh?
I was there for like a month, maybe. My dad was like doing a job there, and I just was born.
All right.
Hey, did y'all see the big dumper?
Cal?
Cal.
A lot of home
O'Reilly.
runs.
We should have brought him up yesterday. We kind of had the expedited weekend winner, but yeah, this weekend hit his 49th home run, becoming the all-time leading home run catcher. 49. So I think, and gonna 30 games left, on pace to surpass Mr. Ken Griffey Jr. for the all-time home run leader. I think he hit 56 twice in his career.
Cal Raleigh hit 50 last night.
Did he hit 50 last
Yeah,
night?
he
Well,
did.
well,
He
I
did.
thought I saw something this morning. And I was like, let me
he
check.
hit 50 last night.
He hit 50.
And he hit the 49th on Sunday, I
Yeah.
believe.
Because his MLB posted it 13 hours ago. Cal Raleigh 50th home run.
Pretty good baseball player.
Not bad.
And you got to know, I'm not just some guy when it comes to talking baseball.
Yeah.
No,
they
you're a
do
stitch
play
head.
the Rangers, though. So that's Flynn adjacent. Didn't seem to vision and everything.
Man, he swings with some anger.
That's the record all time for catcher, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 49 was.
Like all time, like ever.
Salvador
Perez
Perez,
had it? Yeah.
48.
Salvi.
So
Salvi's a hell of a player.
he got 49 this weekend, like 50 yesterday. So I guess he's got 29 games left at 50. Ken Griffey Jr. is all-time home run leader for Seattle in a season at 56.
Yeah.
Ooh, can he go on a hot streak? Can he get Bonds?
He became the 8th player ever to get 50 like in August.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's shout out. Great nickname.
Cheering for you, Dumper.
All right, we'll take our final break. Close it out like we do every single day. Let's get a little Ask the Bench. Look at us, like kind of sort of on time. Ask the Bench to close it out here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to allstartoyota.batonrouge.com. Buying, new, leasing, renting, every single thing is available. So go ahead and go to the website or call Miss Lisa Sessions in the rental department if you're looking to rent for the football season. It doesn't have to be the game in Clemson, South Carolina. It can be any road game. Or maybe you're listening to us somewhere else outside of Baton Rouge and you want to come watch the Tigers play, at home, and then you want to stay here, and then you want to go to that road game. Look, it can be any situation. You call them and you rent that Toyota. You can do it at allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com as well. Every single thing is available, as always, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
You're driving around town, driving around Louisiana, and it's just, it is that time. It is time for an upgrade. It's time for a new car, whether it's a brand new car, whether it's a used car, whether it is a long-term lease. The folks over there at All-Star Toyota can help you out with whatever you need. Go to the website, start the trade-in process right now on your current vehicle, allstartoyotaofbatonrouge.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief: our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Breck teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Breck, your #1 park system in the nation.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business, 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
We came up with the idea of auctions in August. Gulf Coast Bank does all the work. We display the item. We prominently feature it in social media, on our website.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. And they come unstuck. Running down to the riptide.
All right, welcome back in. OTB 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Great song. Good vibes. Well, Vance Joy.
I see a really good hashtag. Ask the bench.
Go ahead.
Do
this
we
up
all
in the
like Clemson's color scheme?
No.
Orange and purple.
The colors themselves or their uniforms?
Just the color scheme.
No.
That's the question.
No.
It's a weird color scheme, right?
There are some
orange and purple.
There are some uni combinations. Like they're all white with orange helmets.
The uniform's
fine.
not bad.
No.
There's nothing wrong with the uniform.
The orange, white, that's fine.
Orange looks great. Orange and purple.
I'm not a fan of orange unis in any aspect.
I like their
I don't know why, I
orange,
just don't like
slightly better than Tennessee's orange. I hate Tennessee's orange.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I don't even really love burnt orange.
Orange can be done right. I don't mind orange. I mean, I like Tennessee's uniforms. I think Clemson's got good uniforms.
The purple does throw me. Like when they wear
easier
orange
than doing
helmet
gold.
and then all purple, that confuses me.
That is weird. It's different though. You know, you got to be different. You got to stick out.
So you like it?
I'm not saying I like it, but I do like their uniforms. I'm waffling.
All right, go ahead. Next question.
I
You
love
got it?
waffles too. Ask the bench. Will the toss lead make its way back into the LSU playbook?
No.
Please. The one where the quarterback points behind his back? That was terrible.
Which way it's going to go?
Ugh, brutal.
We ran a version of that. It was like a little bit of a horn boss, but ours was supposed to hit outside. Theirs hit like a gap.
Yep. Ask the bench. The
Go
Clemson mascot.
watch 2006 LSU Arizona. We scored on it a couple times.
That was before they did the point, though, and the quarterback would block backside end.
Yeah.
That was so dumb. Ask the bench. Did the Clemson mascot really do meth?
I mean, he looks cracked out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yes, you heard it here.
Breaking news. Addict.
Ask the bench. Is Dabo's pregame run down the hill cool or cringe?
I just think it's funny. I don't think it's cringe.
Yeah,
Like
I don't really. Yeah, I'm a little under.
Because like they've always done it.
Yeah.
So like it's not just him. Like,
I think he
every
actually
coach
has
has
fun
done it.
with it.
Yeah.
And he's not like real serious about
No.
it. So I think because of that, it's kind of like somewhere in the middle.
And he's just so goofy that it's just
it
it's
fits
not
Dabo.
cringe. Yeah.
It does. Like if
I think there's things
somebody else did it.
With Dabo, when things are taken out of context, they are cringe. But just because he is a genuine person, like,
Right.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's cool.
Like there's some people that try to be corny. I think Dabo's just that guy. Like I actually think Dabo's a pretty genuine dude.
We're just little old Clemson. All right, so last nice thing y'all can say about Dabo. Okay, get your game face on. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, he's gonna fall down that hill this week.
Yeah.
Jeez, break his
tumble.
nose.
Blows his ACL.
Okay, all right, all right.
All right.
Fox on.
Off the bench.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. This took a turn. The rivalries, the marching bands, the upsets. Saturdays just got way more fun. College football is back. Think you know the game? Put your knowledge to the test with DraftKings Sportsbook and turn your picks into big payouts with live betting, rivalry week odds boost, and more. DraftKings Sportsbook has everything you need to own every Saturday. Here's something special for you first-timers. New DraftKings customers, bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That's Baton Rouge for new customers to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Hey, a little pro tip too. Make sure your app is updated before you want to get that last minute bet in. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus. Physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensing partner Golden Nugget Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsibility gaming sources, see dkng.co/audio.
Businesses like yours are the soul of our community. You deserve someone who'll deliver the internet services you deserve. That's why local businesses rely on Rev Business. 90 years of building connections. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
At Sunshine, we know what you see when you look at your land. Where others may see dirt, you see the foundation you've built your life on. It's hallowed ground. It's past, present, and future.